guys, welcome back to the Imaxit football channel. I'm your host JD. If you're new, please do smash that like button, share and subscribe. If you're an avid fan of the channel, keep on doing that great work by sharing the contents far and wide. We really and truly appreciate it. So anyways, today we are going to be here breaking down the hybrid friendlies. Obviously, you know it as the Austria mini tournament. We had a match the other day, Morocco versus Qatar, played to a 2-2 draw. We are going to discuss that. And then today, Jamaica got the chance to grace the pitch against Morocco. We are going to detail that. And then we're going to give you some important information for the CHAN competition coming up, which should be Nigeria taking on Ghana. So we are going to give it a reason for certain teams playing in certain place, the quality of certain leagues, the quality of certain teams itself, and what improve those teams and what Jamaica could do to improve themselves just the same. Anyways, let me give our people some shout out. But as you know, as you come in, share the video live. We are going to be doing our analytics job. And then at the halftime, 30 minutes, we're going to open the phone line and we're going to let people that wants to come on to speak have their chance. So we have the great Sean Base in the building. Big up. Then we have the great Sac Passe, Jason Guna in the building. Or Jason, not Jason Guna, Jason Ferdan. Thanks for being here. Then we have Sheridan in the building. Massive respect. So let me just go straight into the detailing. So we have Ian as well checking in. Massive respect, Ian. Thanks everyone for turning up so early. We are going to just move on. And remember, this will normally be a 2-hour show. Obviously, we are not going to try and push it past that. But anyways, let me just give you the statistics on the sheet first before we move on to anything else. All right. So 3-0 final score. Half time, it was 1-0. All right. So let me just go down to show you when it scores and everything. All right. Yes. And then we're going to go back to the first game Morocco and Qatar played. So we are going to give you everything so you understand everything before you leave here, because understanding everything, then it might make you grasp the overall end result easier. All right. Yes, because I've listened to Sportsmax and it looks like Sportsmax never knew what type of Moroccan team playing. They didn't even know that you have two different style of teams inside Africa at this point. So we have to detail those things for people to understand as well. So even sometimes the main media do get it wrong. As you can see, the first goal come, Hamed scored in the 38 minutes. So Jamaica went in 1-0 down. 2 yellow cards apiece. Mohamed Rida and Larbi Nayi. Obviously, we have some issues here. It naturally refresh, so give it a time. We will get the stats back on the screen just to show you. So the first half, Jamaica mustered a shot wide. That was practically it. Jamaica mustered a shot wide. They struggled to gain possession of the ball in majority of the midfield and attacking areas. It was non-existent because they are struggling to try and get close to Morocco. So one thing I've noticed early in the game, the speed of the players them was a little bit different. Obviously, it could be the team's overall cohesiveness might stop them make them be a bit slower, but they weren't up to the same speed as the Moroccans. So the second half was a little bit better. We have to say, we have to give them credit where it due. The second half was a little bit better. They got closer to them, but we're going to still give you it. So don't run anywhere. All right, let me just try my best. Okay, what's happening here? Let me go back here. We're trying to get all right. So we have some issue there. Let me just go back here. We have already prepared for that. All right. So this is the lineups from both teams. Let me just give you the lineups and go through it. So Jamaica started with Knight, Mariapa, Owil, King, Thomas, Chung, McCarthy, Owil, Evans, and up front you have Phillips and Fletcher. All right. Yes. So that's the Jamaican team. Nahiri, Madko, Rimat, Asal, Tahif, Amadon, Bellamari, Jadi, Azrida, and Haddad. Those are the individuals started. So all of my 3 players them that I told you, they are top tier players in the local team, because all African teams has a local team and also a international team. Sometimes the players them that excels from the local selected squad can move up to the international squad. But more than likely, once you reach to that level, you will be aiming to higher heights and maybe inside the registered leagues that you guys know about. So that's the difference. And I think it was designed to keep African football to the highest echelon. So that's the difference. Yes, let me know if that's a good idea and something that maybe the region should replicate in order to make most of our teams better. All right, let me know, guys. All right, so that was the lineup. The three players that I talked about. We talked about Shibi. He came on in the 74th. Adam came on in the 74th, and Jabran never came on and none at all. Never came on none at all. So it showcased that they still had a different gear to go because some of their better players never played. So look at their lineup here that I just talked about. Then we will move over to the next lineup so you can see it. All right, so we're going to put the lineups here so you can see their lineup. So this is a lineup that they had. Afi, he had a red card. One of their best players, he had a red card at the time. Shibi started, and Inafati he started as well. Jabran started. So as you can see, they changed up the side significantly because they know that the Qatar team only has one team. They have one team. Listen to my wording. They have one team. So this is the team that they are going to always use. The same team that they used in the Gold Cup for you. It's the same team they are using here. So Qatar should have been the strongest team naturally on paper based on the location where the players played. That's how it should have worked, But it's showcasing that Morocco teams are very good because they can compete with Qatar. Even the local level teams can compare with Qatar. So that's what it's actually showing you here, guys. So you have some seriously good quality teams. All right. So look at that. You get the full understanding of what happened. So even though they played Jamaica and they won 3-0 and it's their local team, they still never put their best players on the field with their local team. And that is a fact. All right? Because we know the players them and we show you the players them from before. That's why I said I will wait and then come back at you guys. All right? Yes, and that's what we actually did. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section now. We're going to go through the players and everything and chop it up with you guys. All right? And you can call in very soon. Jason, look. All right. No problem, Jason. Very good idea. Yes. We are going to move over to now. We're going to move over to the teams inside Africa to show you the best level teams inside Africa because these are good things to know, guys. These are good things to know. That's how you can improve everything and that's how you can scout your teams. You get me? Because when I was surprised to hear a big media outlet saying that they are not even sure the team that Jamaica will be playing. So we are sure that we know that the coach knew the quality of the teams that they're going to be playing. And how can you structure your team to get an advantage over the team if you don't know the team? If you don't know the team, I've never said the personnel never know the team because I know people, when they come here to make up certain stories. So these are the things that I'm talking about, all right? Yes, so 1 second, guys, we're just populating the thing, all right? Yes, but these are the things that I'm talking about. We have to scout these players a little bit more. They have the quality we have the internet to get the information that you're required in order to go forward. So anyways, now after I've explained all of that, it makes perfect sense. Now the reason for these teams to be in this competition, because these local teams will be participating in the Chan competition. Chan competition is the local selected players only featured in those tournaments, basically. So they are trying to get prepared. So Ghana wanted to come here to play against Jamaica because they could have prepared for Nigeria. All right, and you guys can check the Nigerian team, very good team. The Black Galaxies, they are a very good team. I would love for Jamaica to play Jamaica team for you to see the pace and power of them. They are very good. I wanted Jamaica to get a chance to play them as well, because it's good experience at the end of the day, now, guys. Remember, we're here talking to give you some information and show you a few things. It's good experience at the end of the day. All right. So don't take it as we wanted Jamaica to lose and all sort of thing. Because I know some of you guys are you're thinking, man. You know. 1 second. So, guys, as you come in, make sure to smash the like button and leave your thoughts on what you saw on the field. We're going to go through the African teams now, like how you get all of that information. Yes, big up JD, jobless. Did you know that Jamaica don't believe in running in football? When our fast players, them call wilders. Okay. I am not sure at this point, so I won't comment on that one, Demarks, but I will try my best to do some studies on it to give a better understanding. All right, so this is a research done, the 10 best teams in the African in Africa, basically the best teams that you can find in Africa. And as what we show you the last time, we show you a list of teams, and they said maybe in the top 12, those are the ones that will be participating and stuff. So they do it orderly. So that's a thing that you have to check out as well. So as we're going to give you the list of those teams. Yes, so you can judge how you thought that Jamaica played against them with a depleted team, because Jamaica had a depleted team nonetheless. You understand me? But it still goes up against their country's football and Jamaica's country's football. We cannot hide the fact from that. Jamaica's country's football went up against Morocco's country's football just the same. And they had even more players inside their country than even Jamaica. So we had mixed it with outside personnel as well. So we should have naturally be more stronger, because we have more the natural representations, like at the biggest leagues them. So we have the Mariapa, the Kings them that got called up for the national team. So it should have been a little bit closer if you're looking at only caps. But if you look at the quality of the players and did watch the quality of the players, then you would have realized that the Morocco League is one of the highest ranked league in Africa as well. You understand me? So they are naturally a bit, you're naturally expected, even if we have our full strength team, they should give us competition. We might win the game in the end with this against the same team, but it would have been much closer. If not, we might draw it or lose the game just the same, just to show you. So that was the task Jamaica had at this time to go up against. You get me? Then we have Shola, massive respect coming in from Nigeria, massive respect. All right, thanks for the continuous support. Brian Burke, same check-in, massive respect, check-in, big time. Yes, I want to hear you guys, thoughts on everything. We are going to chop up 30 minutes first, then we open everything. All right, so anyways, these are the listing of teams that's performing right now in Africa. All right, yes, the top 10, the first is still Egypt. Egypt remains the king of African football, the most dominant and most fearsome team. The Pharaohs of Egypt, as they are called, are the most successful team in the history of Africa. All right, the Egyptians are passionate about their football. They also have the most successful club side in the world. The almighty Ali, Al-Ali of Egypt, this passion. Okay, so basically they are giving you the overall feeling of the Egyptian footballing philosophy then, and footballing belief. Cameroon, second, third, Nigeria, overall fourth, Ghana, the Black Stars, based on their performance. So far, Senegal fifth, Algeria sixth. All right, Morocco seventh. So Morocco lead seventh at this point. All right, so they are not a pushover team, in my opinion. They are not a pushover team one bit. So you have to just understand that they played a quality team. And only delusional people would have thought that this Jamaica team really had a chance against them. Only delusional people would have thought going into this one, because we told you before that they are local players, but their league is way higher than what our league, most of our players will be coming from. So that goes to show what we are practically saying. And if you take up this Moroccan team and put in a national team, very few of our players Our full strength team, very few of our players would have made our national team, because you have people from our local league made those teams. So very few players naturally would have made your Jamaica national team. If you take the full roster of the team that they have selected today, very few of our players them would have made our national team. So that's how strong their local team is. We're going to pull up their right team to show you what their right team is, to show you how vast different, and then we are going to take it the conversation to the Jamaica side. All right, just to make you know exactly what's going on, because I realize that people don't give you the information, so it seems a little bit I do believe that I need to do these things so you can understand. You understand me? Yes, I do believe that I'm necessary to cover these things. All right. So that's why I did the video in this format, and then we will open it up for you to see. As you can see, 337 million. Their natural team values. Their natural team values are 337 million point 94. All right, and and we are going to open it up to make a seat. All right. None of these players actually on the listing. As you can see, 18 million, 12 million, 8 million, 65 million, which you know, Hakimi at PSG, Mozori, right back midfield, central midfield, Bayern Munich, they're 20 million. There Amrabat, he could have been in the side, but he was not there. Just to show you, yes. So it is the competition for places in Morocco. Let me take off this so you can see the players them. The competition for places in Morocco is pretty damn elite. All right, so you don't see even none of the players them that we're talking about. So we just talked about the local team, and talking about the best players them for the local team never came on the pitch. You understand me? Never came on the pitch, and they are not even in this national team. They are not in the national team. All right, so these are not things we are making up. These are all facts. And Shola and those guys from Nigeria and inside Africa can tell you. The squads are deep, very much deep. I know the Ghanaian squad use a few of the players them that makes the Black Galaxy team. You understand me? So maybe their depth is a little bit more shallow. You understand me? But the Morocco team is a very, very decent team straight through the first 45, 50, 60 players. The first 60 players are very, very good players. So we just met up on a team that has a good footballing philosophy and an high football program, and it's showcased today. I don't think none of the players them could have competed in the game. Be honest, the first half was very, very poor. Very, very poor. They barely got closer to the guys them. We have to be honest. That's what we saw. If you saw different, we will welcome that conversation. Big up JD and everybody in chat. Big up yourself, Bossy. How are you doing? And we open the phone line now so people can call in. If you want, we could drop the link at 30 minutes and then people could come on. But let me know if you like the policy of what Africa doing with the two teams thing in order to improve their homegrown quality more than anything. Maybe that will solve Jamaica's problem of 18 foreign players. You understand me? Maybe that will solve Jamaica's problem of 18 foreign players. Because now they would have had two teams, the local team and the foreign team. You understand me? Yes. And the foreign team can consist of everybody. But you have local tournaments that force your local players them to develop. So let me know if that is the best way to go forward for Jamaica. Let me know, because I think that might be the best, because when I heard Mr. Man, you can go over to Sportsmax, and when he's talking like, none of the overseas players have never really impressed aside from the big names. You have to laugh. You have to laugh when he's talking, because I don't know if he watched Ethan Pinnock played for Jamaica. For him never to mention Ethan Pinnock and numerous others, Greg Glay, Daniel Johnson, Roof. It's mental. Oh, people can think like this. You understand me? It's mental. So we need to start thinking better. We need to start showing more respect to the overseas base, and we need to figure a way out to get everyone improved. We need to figure out a way to get everyone improved. And I truly believe that to get everyone improved, I would believe that the best way to get everyone improved, first thing, I would the best way to get everyone improve, as I've said it before. You guys said I was mad. You remember I said all local players should play but with themselves. You remember I said that, and people said I'm mad. I said better the local players them go and play with themselves, because they're going to play at the same timing, and it might look a bit more cohesive. Obviously, the talent level might drop, but at least they can work on things and see the best, pick out the best, and then move from there. And you guys said I was actually mad. You understand me? And now I've realized other countries doing the same thing. I never knew that at the time when I said that. All right, I just said it. Oh, the game done. 3-0, 3-0, 3-0. But be honest, it was a one-sided game. It was a one-sided game. That's what I saw. So I would love for people to say what they saw, so people can't come here and say, oh, it was JD said that only, because you have people here on the YouTube, they have no other lives more than they go around from channel to channel and say what JD said. You understand me? And spread new propagandas when all the facts are there, because they are shieldry for the foolishness that happens in Jamaica. And that's why Jamaica's football can't be better, because you have people there actually want it to stay the same way. So you have those personnels that I have no time for, but just to show you that's why I want to hear others take on it, so we can have that conversation. All right, the phone line is open, so if you have the number, you can call in at this point. I will drop the link in 10 minutes, pin it right there, and people can come on and say their piece. We are not going to pass 2 hours, but because I have to have time to get through the comments and everything. Only thing we do is defend the whole 90 minutes. Yes. Who JFF think I gonna buy these players? I don't know. I don't know at all. JD, I was wondering how much goals Morocco was going to score against Jamaica. We lucky? Yes. They had more chances. They hit the posts. Amal Knight. Looked okay at certain points. We have to give him credit there. So Amal Knight would have been one of the players them that I was okay with, which I knew he could have done those things. You get me? Local players is always important. They always try to do their best. All right, Shola. And then we have Kevin check in. Bless up, Kevin. Yes, massive respect. Let me just switch over to the next the overall sheet. So this is smaller, so you can get to. Why is it still showing Jamaica 70 plus at the minute? Yeah, so before you come in, make sure to smash the like button, and make sure to remember this is a new channel, so you have to kind of subscribe to it. So when you see it and you're wondering, oh, is Imaxit look like this? It's a new channel, so we just restarted and everything. So make sure to resubscribe. All right, yeah, make sure to resubscribe. You know, we ain't in any great haste. We only wanted to chop up this because we wanted to actually expand a lot of person's knowledge by going out there and do more contents, like do more African contents and European contents, because I've realized that a lot of people not focusing on the worldwide football, they kind of just sit down and clog up but with Jamaica takes and what people fool them, push into their brains. You understand me? So when you get a chance to see the truth, then you can actually talk on it. You get me? Yes. And this was not a question. They are a good team. Morocco is a good team. Their two teams are good teams. They would have actually do good with both teams in the Concacaf region. Both teams. The first team would have won the Concacaf region pretty much every single season. And the second team would have literally forced to qualify nonetheless. You understand me? So they are a good team. Their listing of players are very good. So it's just a good experience for these players. What I want to ask you guys, which one of the players them you were impressed with? I said Amal Knight was actually good on the day. A few other guys you could have said was somewhat okay. The centre back pairing, they tried to keep their heads together, Mariappa and King at the time. I thought King was a little bit better than Mariappa, in my opinion. Maybe I could be wrong on others' viewing, but I would give King a little bit better than Mariappa. But he was still at fault for one of the goals. Based on my assessment, I need to go back and check the replay a little bit more to see it, but I would say he was still at fault for one of the goals. Mariappa clearly gave away one of the goals that led to a penalty there, and sometimes he got caught out, maybe because he came in later and maybe he was not up to speed with the other guys, or the cohesiveness of the group or something. Maybe that could be the cause there. But aside from that, it's very tough for me to say other players look solid. I was trying to look for more from Chung. I never really saw it. I was hoping for better. Yes, but the second match now, I will try and tie it into it, and then I will give you a full analysis and everything. So because it's just one match, so you can't really judge them off the one match. So I would say let me take my time with them and look at the next game, because I know the quality of the other team. So that's why I don't come here and act delusional and disrespect them, because I knew that the next players them were better players from day one. So it doesn't come off like I should be here disrespecting them. No, I don't need to. But that's when I admit the truth from before. You get me? As I've said, I will only judge Jamaica off the final game, the Qatar game. I want to judge them of the Qatar game only, because the Qatar squad will be the only squad which is set. Mark these players down, guys. Mark these players down for Qatar, all right? Mark all of these players down. Look at the names, mark them down. And when you see the World Cup come around, you're going to see majority of the same players, them, all right? Especially Afif, Ali, Atem here, Salman Rawi. You're going to see them as starters as well for their team, and you can go on the bench as well to look for the players. Then mark them down, take a screenshot. When the World Cup come around, you're going to see the same players. They are not as blessed as the other countries in the region. All right, so that's why I said I wanted to really see how Jamaica do against them. Yes, so if Jamaica keep it close and lose 3-0 or so, I am okay with it. But if they get 6-0 and stuff, I will have a problem with it. You know why? Because this same team came in the region and they did beat Honduras, and they did beat Honduras, drew 3-3 with Panama, so they are a good team. But I still believe that you should not be getting 6 from them. I don't know if I just don't rate the Qatarian teams so highly, let me know, but I don't think Jamaica should be getting any 6. Yes, I don't think so. Think it should be a more competitive game, because they are not as physical as the Morocco team. So you have things that Jamaica should excel in on the field, so they should look better to keep the score down, in my opinion, still. But I know most people, I can't talk you into believe. All right, I can't talk you into believe. What we're going to do now, we're going to drop the link, so people that want to come on, we will give you a chance to come on the screen. All right, massive respect. All right, let me try my best to go here and drop the link for the stream, so people can come in and give their take. We're not going to pass 2 hours, guys. All right, just make sure to remember that as you come in, make sure to hit the like button. Get us up to I don't know, get us up to 100 in the 2 hours that we're going to be here. All right, I'm still not sure if I will have the time to do the Went Again game, which I told you that is the game that I wanted to watch, which is the Qatar game. But give me a little time. I will confirm it, because I should go on vacation tomorrow, one day. So I will see. So I pinned the link for people that want to come in to give their take. All right. And the phone line is still on, so you can call in. Let me bring up the extra information here, the share screen, so we can keep these on the screen here. All right. All right, so let me keep it right here so we can show the entire team. All right, so this is the entire team, guys. Jobless said, bless up JD, enough respect, keep on doing the great work. Yes, man. But I wanted people to challenge me, like the things that I'm talking about Africa. Remember this you cannot sit down every day and talk about Jamaica. It's going to lead to a delusional type of thinking. You understand me? Other teams plays the games. I've always warned you guys that other teams play the games just the same. So we have to be very careful. You understand me? Because we're going to always be resetting ourselves and selling a narrative. The only way to actually feel, to actually know the levels, it is to know about other teams. You understand me? Stop this Jamaica alone talking. It makes no sense. You understand me? You have to talk about the other teams. Gilly, gonna big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. Yes, man. That's what when I talk to you about these things, it's not just because oh man I fight this and man I fight. No, it is just the reality of you have to know about other teams. Study other teams. It's necessary. I'm telling you, it is necessary. It push your reach. That is one thing for sure. It definitely push your reach. That is one thing for sure. But it also helps you to know about the other teams. And knowing about the other teams will make you have much more sane reasoning. I am telling you. All right. Yes. Brian Burke. Ramai Reed, big up yourself. Big up JD. You said it right. We need a worldwide view. Yes, man, and that's why we are doing it here. That's why I came with so much statistics to show you and talk about other teams and other competition and everything. And we brought the competitions to you just for you to understand. You guys came on board, watched the World Cup with me, watched numerous other under 17, 16, 15 competitions, and then you look at things different. Then people can't fool you. They're going to be angry when you do talk because they can't fool you anymore. You understand me? Guys, remember you can call in, all right? Don't wait until after an hour, then you call in. Call in from before so I can finish the show around the 2 hour mark because I don't necessarily want to go any longer than that. If you just came back, you wonder where I was. My channel got shut down and I had to go ahead. The fans requested 2 channels and then we made back 2 channels, kind of separate the work. But now we are kind of live streaming over this channel only for now because we had some problems on the Imaxit channel just the same. But any one of those platforms you do see, it's our platforms and we have made it because the fans requested 2 of us, not because we want to be enough. The fans requested 2 of us and we kind of split the workload on 2 platforms. So thanks for everyone that got us to 1,000 subscribers. We saw that we literally almost reached 1,005 in pretty much one day. So we can't respect you guys anymore. We have to just say thanks very much for the continued support, and we will always try to bring the truth, the very much truth straight to you. All right, anything we see and we break it down the actual right proper way, we're not going to fix it any doctor it anyway for it to see, it look a certain way. No. So, anyways, now, Jamaica side coming up against the Qatarian side. Let me know, guys, how you feel on that because this is going to turn into the Jamaica versus Qatar preview as well. You know, because remember, you have to play that game. You get me? So we have to look into it. So now you got a chance to see Jamaica team. Oh, you will look at it. I will go over to the Qatar's team a little bit and show you the players them that I think, based on what we saw today, that will play a bit play a problematic situation for Jamaica. Qatar plays. Qatar can play wing play football, but they are still good enough to pick passes. And remember, guys, remember, these are factual statements. Reaction timing, a slower reaction timing give you more space. So certain teams has to rely to play wing play football, but if your reaction timing is slower, they still have the ability to pass the ball. Just like when 80, they were playing, the 80 girls were playing in the lower tier in the championship level. They started off on a style of passing football. You saw it work very, 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 very well for them. But once they updated to the final qualification, you realize what happened. They changed the wing play football. So that's why you saw Monday them started to be a little bit better because they started to just exploit those places. So what you saw today, how impressive were you on the reaction timing of the Jamaican team? So that's where I'm going to use to make my calculation from, which I would say the reaction timing was not on the same par as Morocco. And what we saw from Morocco, Qatar could have still matched their intensity just the same. And to some extent, Qatar even go above their intensity. So we expect the Qatarian to have a faster reaction timing. So that simply means they have more space on the ball. They have more time to open up us. They can afford to make the extra pass. So you might see Qatar change their strategy towards passing football rather than anything else. Because they realize that, okay, we might have to pin them back in because we don't want the counters. So let me pin them back in. All right. So good day, Carla. Mute the background, please. All right.
Good day, JD.
How you doing? How you doing? How you doing?
Not bad enough, not bad enough.
All right. So today's game, not the best result for the youths, but we have learned a lot of things and can measure. And I'm not going to judge them. I've said I will do after 2 games, then they can properly lay it out. You know, I'm trying to give it a moderate approach. So what say you on that?
Yeah, yeah. No judging thing, because we all expect the world. You don't expect the side to have cohesion like that.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah, because as I know, with the pick, you pick some teams from all over JPL,
Mm-hmm.
and the cohesion won't be there. Get me? I say.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yes, I agree.
one thing I would like to highlight about the game. I If you're watching the game on a certain stream, would you able to hear clearly from the sideline the instructions, and
Mm-hmm.
the Jamaican um, sector was very low enough for it to hear, like the coaches, and but for me it was amazing to hear the level of instruction was given to the players
Yeah.
on the time on
Okay.
the pitch.
All
I
right.
don't think in a game like a standard game like this, certain instruction I was hearing, I was literally laughing. And get behind the ball, say, sprint, Trayvon, sprint. Like some certain things look like the footballers should already know these little things. It's like when you're back, when you're playing a match and his coaches on the sideline are in the head like that. I don't think you'd be comfortable for a side to play the ball. So
Okay.
the transition from defense to the forward line was very poor. That's why, as I know, we're not able to get off any shot on target. But for me, I don't think, analyzing the game, I don't think the instruction I was hearing from the coaches, and it was, need them instruction in a time of game time. The player should already know all these things. And if you bombard the player them head, they get back, get behind the ball. It was confusing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
So
they need to
that's what you
get,
want to add to the poor coaching. You're saying poor coaching, poor,
yeah,
and
man.
players should have had better knowledge towards the instruction
Yeah,
side.
man.
Like you should have known certain things automatical by this standard of football. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, man. You get rid of
Okay.
them thing in a training session, man. You're not supposed to have built out them thing on the sideline, man. I tell man, it's sprint, get behind the ball. It's just tone, Get rid of them thing, man. Find a training
Okay.
session, man.
Okay.
The
Fair
player them
enough.
supposed to know all of them thing, man.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right then. Respect. So give me a prediction for give me a players then that you want to look out for the Qatar match and who you would stay with then. And just give me 2 players that you want to look out for and what the prediction you're giving for the Qatar.
All right, all right. In this game, I would say the transition, especially the midfielder to the forward line, it wasn't there. So when I give Nikai Christian a start, for we all
Nika
know him in
Christian.
range of pass in the JPL. So I would give him a start. So that's one change that I would like to see.
So Nika Christian.
And Trayvon Reed, give them
Prediction.
a start.
Chayvan Reed
Yeah,
as well. Um
yeah,
Reed. And
those
give me
two,
a
give them a
prediction.
start.
You can't leave without a
Well,
prediction, you can't go.
yeah, 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 me I say, man. I'm pretty sure I think they would have.
Alright, you're not all right then, big boss.
We expect Qatar to dominate the game. So, but at least we make you play. Want to see player them play more comfortable in the match.
All right, then
Well,
respect, big boss. Yeah,
uh,
yeah.
all right.
All right, so good call. Said he's not giving any prediction. There will be no time if there is football federation. Okay, so you're still talking about thing. And all right, so big up yourself, Wunun. Guys, as you come in, make sure to smash that like button and get us to 100 likes very fast. Thanks very much. We are trying to see if we can make the Qatar game, which we told you that the Qatar game was the game that we structured to do. All right, yes, but maybe if I'm back, fast enough from vacation, then we we will do it. All right, yes. But thanks for the continuous support. Whosoever never found the channel and you just found it now, make sure to subscribe. And as you know, we try to do things the same way, if not even better, because I thought we said we are improved. So I think we're doing it better. All right. Um, Warren called in the last time. I will call back Warren. Big up Unun. Thanks for being here, bossy. I just want us to be organized and not get embarrassed against Qatar. All right. I had predicted a 6-0 win in favor of Morocco. I follow African Club Championship games and I know what the Moroccans are well coached. Yes, you're correct. Eagle Republic, we know, bro. But I had to break it down in different terms and with the stats on the screen so the people could have understood what's going on in Africa. So when they saw this result, it's not even their best team, nowhere near their best team. It's a second tier team with their best players in the second tier team, not on the field as well. What Jamaica need is a RBL system with academies. You see what Ecuador is doing. First, Caicedo and Jose getting linked to go Brighton. The best ballers get picked. The nation gets shine. Yes, that's good. Warren, JD, what gives you any hope if we keep pressing the rewind button? No, I am just giving the information and then we continue the conversation. I've never said I have any hope. I've given the information from both teams. Even 4 teams, because we have Nigeria and Ghana in this conversation. You understand me? So we took it past the Concacaf region, going into world football to explain to people what they should expect. You know, bless up Chris Smith. Massive respect, bossy. Thanks for being here. Let us thank the Qatar Federation in advance for the scheduling the next game behind closed door. Okay. All right, true caller. That's what I was saying too. All right, Brando, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Qatar plays together, so the chemistry is there. They played in our region before and defeated teams that we had struggled with at the time. Before Evo, so it showcased that they do have talent. I don't know why they want to play it behind closed door when other people can actually see it. We need an organized academy system in Jamaica. More we invest in our youth and development, our coach, and invest in overseas expertise, better local player we have, and we can expose a lot good player. Okay, that's fair. Love the ideas. Steve Sige, 80 in the building. JD, Jamaica football is the Premier League? No, I don't know. Maybe you make a mistake there. All right, Steve Sige, you need to fix that up. Right now, overseas club, a Milkout Arnett, best one. Got a Portugal and one gone to Macedonia. Yeah. But are those locations really putting eyes on the players them? Are those locations developing the players them to the right level? Let me know. You get me? DNA football, big up yourself. Qatar 5, Reggaeton 0. All right. Eagle probably got trouble here. Coach shouldn't be telling a player the same thing over and over again. All right. Christian is the best passer in Jamaica, not the fittest player, and offer nothing defensively. If you are only trying not to get beat up, you probably shouldn't pick Christian. Yes. So I love the way you put it. So if you're gonna say he's the best of that, you can't put him on a team that's going to play defensive. We have to structure our conversation based on how the position our team will set in. You can have Maggie, that people said Maggie is the best safe passer. But if you're not having the ball, what purpose Maggie has? Purpose Maggie has on the field if you're not having the ball? You understand me? So the Christiansen situation might not work, and you can't blame the coach, because what I'm leading to is to not blaming a coach for problems. You understand me? You're not blaming the coach for a problem based on the fact that he might be projected how his team will structure and realize, okay, this man might do a better job than Christiansen that wants to come on and pass according to you guys' statement. You understand me? Qatar 6-0, Jolly Boys. 4 million in is Croatia population and look at the players they have produced. So size of island is not an excuse. We need to look at these type of nations and copy them in terms of development. Yes, man, you have size, man. You have size. The size can't use an excuse at all. JD, you are not a man of your word. Why am I not a man of my word, DNA? I don't understand. I don't understand. I think I'm a man of my word. Exactly. All right. Yes. DNA, explain to me why am I not a man of my word? Let me take the next call, which is the link is right there now, Warren. The link is right there. Yes, Warren. Good day. The link was there,
Yeah,
Warren, but you're
man.
calling in. You're at work.
Yeah. I'm actually, yeah, I'm actually at work. I didn't make it ring too long. Yeah, but I'm just saying it. Like I say, you always talk about context, and it
Mm-hmm.
always matters when you come to anything. And this is just proving that we can't keep pressing the rewind button every time we have matches, every time we have a competition.
Yes.
Because
Yes. Fair.
it's going to be detrimental to our development.
Yeah,
I
but
think
Warren, what that have to do with me? What that have to do with me? Because I heard people saying me, I'm not a man of my word. So what that have to do with me? I said I'm going to give them the Qatar game to judge. That's what I said I wanted.
Oh,
So I don't
okay,
understand how I become not a man of my word when I said I'm not going to do the game. I didn't do the game. I came here doing my post match and asking people questions after they saw the game.
yeah.
So what happened? I think I'm a man of my word. I,
you make me
it,
you make me have to go check out other
Yes, if
streams
I was
to
desperate for
watch the match.
views, I could have just literally string up my stream and did 10,000 views. But I said I'm gonna do a post match, and I literally sit back and watch
Yeah.
the game myself. So I don't
Hey,
know. That
J-
shows that I'm a man of my
J-
word.
JD, gas expensive, And
Yes.
if me have to change location every
Oh,
time
I'm very sorry then.
visit.
Guys, if we can watch the game and you guys want me to be here, I asked you guys last night and you said no. Nobody said anything. One person said I should do the game. And I'm okay not
Yeah,
doing the
yeah,
game. I've never
yeah.
learned anything that I didn't know. So,
Well. Anyways, you never lose much, because
yes,
because
I don't think I need that
I mean,
exposure at all.
I wish Jamaican team all the best, but you know, at the rate of how they're going on with the whole program, and you know, keep searching. What you searching for? We have several. I hear Speed on speaking the other day, and he was talking about the fact that we had X amount of matches. So we have X amount of matches to pick out X amount of players that we want to run with,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
right? So why every time we go and play a match is a different set of players? How is that beneficial to our development and to where we want to be? A lot of people are going to say, "Oh yes, it's friendlies," but we always complain that the team not gel, the
Mm-hmm.
team have no cohesiveness, right? So how come now all of a sudden all of these people looking excuse why we lose this match? Oh yeah, this is EP. We knew who was going to the match even before the match was played.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't need to need no excuse. As long as I always hear, no matter where you go, right? If
Mm-hmm.
England play a game, and I don't care who England bring to the start, put on the lineup, they're going to say England lose, right? They're not going to say is tier one players or League One or League Two players they use. They don't care. England lost, so Jamaica lost. And I'm tired of people making all these excuses all the
Mm-hmm.
time. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
yes, we, the players not this and that, and we have quality players. So why don't we use quality players and inject, some of the talents you want to look at, right? But
So,
every time we
so
pressing,
what
pressing
about we?
the
What about we? Just stop talking about quality players and add the context to it, like what I've been saying for 2 years. Because if we have quality players, what Morocco has,
why
we,
JD, you sound
planet
you sound
beaters,
like a football prophet, my
a
son,
planet
because me hear
beaters
you
they
talk.
have.
Yeah, me hear you talk about this long time. Say, well, I know what JD you talk about, Let the man them play, so we can say what players we have, right? But it's not working out that way because we need some of these players to keep. You said some of these players don't know the Jamaica, don't know the culture, blah blah blah. All they're using this as an excuse not to pick certain players, right? How well you gonna know the culture if you're not integrating these players on a regular basis? This is how you're going create a team and a team atmosphere. If you don't know every time you go a competition, you're playing with a different player. How you gonna know where the players want the ball? What the speed of play is gonna be, right? Because if you play together, even although you might not be as technical
Mm-hmm.
and move the ball as fast as the other team, you can't get a result because you're playing together as a team for a while and you know exactly where the players want the ball, what speed they want it at, right, etc., etc. So we must stop talking about cohesiveness. We must stop talking about gelling. All these things have to stop because when it comes to Jamaican football, we have to do the same thing over and over. Every time a competition, a different players you see I bring to the table, right?
Yeah.
So something needs to give, right?
Yeah.
you know, and when me always hear Pastor Bono this and a Bono that, I always say, well, we're on Pastor man, how Pastor so aggressive, right? But something has to give, JD, because we seem not to be going anywhere. We seem to be taking one step forward, two step backwards. And if we're doing this, what's the sense? What's the sense we showing up at the competition because we're not
Uh,
right. We're not winning a thing, and it's proven. The result is what we need to look at. No matter how much we play, if we're not seeing any results at all, something is wrong somewhere. So JD, I'm at work, so
yeah, yes, man. All right,
I'll
then. All right, bossy.
let, let me just chime in.
Yeah, man. We all right with it. We all right with it. We're still, man. We all right with the take, man. We're just continue reasoning until the time that we shut off.
Yeah, like Mr. JD, I'm no big football expert. I can't quote facts and figures. I can't quote players from name from, but I can watch a match and I can look at the match and see that this is not working, right? I can look at track record, because how do you know? You have to look at the history. How do you know where we're going if we don't know our history, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the histories keep
Warren,
repeating itself.
Warren,
We
appreciate
keep
yourself.
picking
That's that.
different
Me know why
different
you
things.
lose the work. Just go do your thing, Warren. We will chop it up
No man,
next
we
time.
can't. No man, I'm good.
Yeah, man. We're gonna chop
if
it up.
you
Yeah, yeah.
if,
Make go chop a
if
thing
you
later, boss. And appreciate yourself. All right.
yeah. All right, bless up,
All
bless
right.
up, bless up.
All right. Respect. Yeah.
All right, cool.
All right, so that was Warren. Let me go to the comment. Let me continue with the comments. Guys, come on. We are almost an hour in, and you have not smashed the like button. Come on, guys. We have 60 people here. Let me at least get the amount of people in the video, like in the video, so we can get the visibility out there. Obviously, the army might be a little bit slow. But we have to work with what's given to us. So just make sure to smash that like button. Give your take because we have talked about so much points and those are football terms. So I want people to argue with me. You get me? Yes, I would love for people to argue with me so we can deal with that. All right. The facts. It's all about your tactics and what you want from a player. You have to pick the best players for your system, not necessarily the best individuals. All right. If you include the diaspora, Jamaica is about 6 million strong. All right. No explanation. No, 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 no. Remember everything I've said to you. I've said I'm going to turn up back tomorrow and I'm going to do my late night stream. I started the stream right after because I wanted to finish before late night because I have to leave tomorrow early for the rest of the day for the vacation. So you never listen to what I'm saying from early. So that's why I kind of drop the time and do what we have to do here. No problem, no problem, man. I had spent time with my daughter, do our thing, do our barbecue and live our life. I am the type of person that would almost always pick my most talented player and structure the team in a way that gets the most from them and limits the danger. their weaknesses can do. That's just me. Okay, okay. Yes, nobody took away any time from my daughter. My daughter is already going in her bed. It's almost 8 o'clock now. I just told her that we have to leave out early in the morning, so she have to go to bed eat earlier. So that's all. That's all. There is a rumor Argentina friendly. We heard from our information personnel here said yes, it's actually confirmed. So Jamaica will be playing Argentina. It might be it should be a stronger Jamaica team. Jamaica football is not going anywhere, bro. After what um Spade said, I'm done. All the delusional people who believe that we then go watch that interview. Yes, I heard the interview and he has said some strong things. He had alluded towards the local players them played better for Jamaica rather than the English players them and stuff. So that's why they're trying to aim towards. And let me add, and he continued with this statement of, oh, you have to have people from your culture to give back that energy so you can get more out of them. So he believes that what he believes straight from his conversation, he believes that people from overseas will not give as much towards the success towards something. And he used but the thing of saying 1998 we had majority local players, that's why we qualified. But I can tell you 1998 everything that made Jamaica qualify, it was English and Brazilian, everything from that point. Where they took themselves from, go back and watch the history of 1998. These are lies people telling you. That is the only thing I don't like. Why is it we come together to do something and then right after we are discrediting other personnels because now we have a beneficial gain from putting certain people in the team. We don't have better players now than before. That's one thing I'm going to say. People might disagree with that, but we don't have better players now than before. And now we have a pool to select from because most of those players weren't even the best players at the time. You understand me? In England, you get me? But now we have better players to call from in England, and then we are finding more problems with them. The gelling argument is just an excuse for things that have nothing to do with gelling tactics. That makes no sense, and the lack of ability to simple basics has nothing to do with gelling. All right, one. Right now, Morocco local team right now could challenge some team. Yeah, I've said I think if they are in the Concacaf, they would force that way to challenge. Remember, Qatar came here and Qatar did very well in the Gold Cup, very well. That Morocco team is not even that good. They're full strength team, but you have to talk in context, one. You can't just say a team is not good. So if they are not good and Jamaica was nowhere near to them, and I can tell you, if it's Jamaica full strength team, I am not sure if Jamaica will beat them. I can't predominantly state that Jamaica will beat this Qatar local team if they are at full strength. And I read the paper leading up to the game, and the way they wrote, or the Jamaican team, they thought that they were going to play some better players than what they have played today. They have actually predicted Jamaica to win 2-0. I should have saved the article, to show you. They have actually predicted Jamaica to win 2-0 based on how they were talking. They were saying that Jamaica won the group against Mexico in the Nations League, but that's not true because the Nations League has not been finished. They still have 2 more games to go. You understand me? They are leading in the Nations League, but they are not winning the Nations League. You understand me? Or they never won the Nations League. So I don't know if it's someone writing these things to get these matches. Like overselling ourselves to get these matches. So when I was reading it, I said, oh, this is good for the people. Let me bring this. But I need to go back. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna search for it. Let me search for it and make sure we can give it to you. Yeah, but if they they are better than what you're describing them, and I can tell you they are going to do good in the World Cup. They are going to do good in the World Cup. Every Jamaican team is a different level. Roman Rui said, if I was a coach, considering the need for a CDM, King would have been converted. He has that trait. Lamar Walker would have been turned into a right wing back. It's coaching, but Roman Reed, to be honest, I think we need to have some, as I said, we need to set up some facilities because I still believe I can't see this overhype in this skin kid. He's okay. But stop trying to convert people. What happened to the next opportunity for someone to come up with that's better than King? Because you might have a centre back in Jamaica that's better than King, you know. No, you know, you might have more than one, you know. But because we keep on lamenting and oh, we could keep this one, change this, fix these parts, do this, do that. We're not the highest level coaches in the Concacaf region, if not the nowhere near in the world. So we should stop. Let we try and get the raw talent then, and if we see an next raw talent coming up, let we deal with them. Look at what they came the other day and said to me about Jadine White. Oh, we spend so much money on him, so he has to be in the team. JFF spent so much money on him, he has to be in the team. So why he was never in a Jamaican selected team? You understand me? So we should stop our converting. You know, if a player is better than King, he plays. If he's a centre back, at least play centre back as well. So we can say that you're overly the best centre back, and because you are filled with centre back, Damien Lowe, Ethan Pinnock, not Maria, but Moore and others, then we can convert you to be a defensive central. But you're not that high level centre back. So you have to just be that. Just learn your craft and do your craft. Rama Reed. So let me know if you agree with me. I'm tired of this over the praising and one personnel, because if I'm going to talk about the players them on the field, it's going to be all Moroccan players. Believe me, if it never was, we have to come and detail Jamaican player. I wouldn't be here talking about any Jamaican player. It's just because we have to look at where we can maybe match up on some things and make them get a little bit better. But no man, stop with this conversion of player. Amari, I understand where you're trying to come from here, but yeah, we have to stop with this conversion of players. That we have to make the players them play their position good in the first place. For all the people hyping all these former schoolboy stars like Jordan Fletcher and Peter Lee Vassell who are sleeping. Please wake up. Fletcher is yet to stamp his class in India. That's from Eagle Republic. Wales go out there way to scout people regardless of birthplace and have them come into Wales from young. So by the time they turn 21, they feel Welsh. That we need to do, yes, but I believe that we should improve our connection with the outside personnels. Peter Reed said, Speed said the USA team was mostly homegrown. Speed, go do your research. The 45% of USA team are recruited. But Patrick Riley, I've said that yesterday that is not true, and I've said it's a load of lies in the conversation and proving lies that we can just detail. But remember, he's the god for a lot of the idiots, So we will just leave that, because we're talking about Jamaica being better. So we'll just leave on Jamaica being better. Guys, we have 70 in the house. Please get the likes up. We are at 50 likes. Come on, guys. Give me over 100 likes on this one. Obviously, we said we might not be in house tomorrow, but if we're reaching late and we can do something, yeah, but I'm not sure because we plan to take a good time. So, vacation with the family, we can't really, we can't kill ourselves as streams, This is the Reggae Boys Coronation Market squad. Buy one, get no. Let me stay with the reasoning, man. I done with Jamaican football a long time. All right. Ian says, where can I find the interview with me? Yeah, guys. Can somebody actually find an interview for people? Because a lot of people asking about the interview, and you have a lot of liars. You have a lot of liars just come in and they chat them, and they spew the negative, they spew the twisting. When the facts is there, and you have a lot of liars. You know them name. Around 3 or 4 of them. I don't have to call their name. In every stream they are to sell narrative, to keep it in uniform context. You understand me? So somebody provided the stream, provided information for Ian and everybody that wants it. So the more people know the truth, the more you can know that some people are shield and they are the ones preventing Jamaica from going forward. So please give it to everybody that wants it. All right, please. Even if you playing defensive, you still an attacking mid or creator. For a counter, Christian have to start. No, professional pro club, not always. The way Jamaica set up, you might can't facilitate Christian. So you have to factor in the personnel that's actually doing the job. You understand me? So the coaching comes with it. Jamaican Guna, big up, big up. How you doing, Bossy? That's just a way to tell us that come 2023, leading up to World Cup, you will see Jamaican football madness and steroids. All right. Yes, Morocco is a good side. Yes, I stand by my word. Morocco team is not that good, and at full strength, we don't beat them. It's embarrassing. Yes, at full strength, I think Jamaica would still struggle to beat not the main Moroccan team, Unun, because the team that you're seeing now, this is the main Moroccan team. So this is the team that you saw today. This is the main Moroccan team. This is the main Moroccan team with Hakimi them on it. It is way better, way better. Not one personnel in this team in the main Moroccan team. Not one. Not one. This is just a local team, and that's how they structured all of the African countries to make sure they can keep the development in the countries going. Because they know that every time a player goes outside, he's going to most of the time, make the national team. Only Jamaica fight against people that go outside to make the national team. Only Jamaica try to figure a way out to say, yo, maybe you're good enough. People calculate the development. And I can bet you, if you check the development of Morocco inside the country, they're going to tell you that it's a quality development. But yet they still put the personnel overseas first, because they are all overseas personnels. You understand me? So that's what I'm saying, bro. So it's two different complete team. One know if you don't know, two different complete team. Last time I checked, Qatar have Ghana under 2-0 before halftime, with Ghana having 60%. Yes, all right, good, good, good. No problem. Give me when the game done, we will put it up here. All right. Honestly, enough of these players not more tactical or technical than Butler players. Why you always come and put Butler in it, man? JD, I'm not saying keep him. It just okay. I understand. But I'm tired of this. Hold on to the players them too long. You know, it's other player can come and better than Kingman. You know, him don't master one position and we want to convert him in. Convert him. Wait until he gains more experience in the first place. But he explained himself, so I understand. JD, until we get rid of this current JFF administration, it will be the same old story. All right. Where you say God for no. I am just trying to tell people to find the article, give it to them, so at least when they're listening to people lying and covering up for Mr. Speed and all sort of they have 4 commenters. They are never right, and they are propaganda machine. And you have people on Speed's payroll to spread propaganda. That's why you listen to him when he goes out and have to speak with people. Oh, ironic. Oh, ironic. They look down to vloggers. You know why? Because we sell ourselves so short. You remember the same thing what Vin Blaine did to the vloggers them? He came here and told all sorts of lies, and when he goes on to national programs them, he talks completely different. So they don't have any respect for the vloggers them. Simple as that, man. You get me? Because he came here and talk about that he doesn't have to answer certain things. But when he's on these platforms, he answers everything. You understand me? Yes, man. So Doug, please get the article so you can shut up some of the propagandist machine them. You understand me? Yes. Anyone has seen Balakar? I don't know. Maybe he's busy. He naturally calls in the show, or maybe he doesn't even find this channel. Yes, Roma Reed, we need target the youngsters in the EPL 2 and the championship. JD, if it was up to me, Deshaun Bernard, Levi Cowell, and Jamie Lawrence get called up. Yes, man. Oh, Kenny said that. He's just looking. Andrew, stop giving man a notoriety, man. Those individuals, I'm not even calling them name, man. You know, talking about Big Street. I had 7,000 more subscribers than you, big man, and you bad mind me and fight against me to shut my channel down. You know, and then coming out here talking about what he said, Andrew, the column. Them boys, they can't see me. You get me? A 1 week we take. 1 week we take. Are we back in the top level? Now what wrong with him, man? I am talking about the squad. We were against okay, but I'm saying that they have 2 complete squad, and none of these players won't make national team. the real national team. So it showcased the depth in quality that they do have. Brother, I'm telling you how to win and do very well in with limited resources and intelligence. You're telling me how to end up like we seen. Many players on Morocco main team are imports developed in places in Europe like France, Netherlands, and Belgium. Yes, it's there. People can actually check the main team. But I like the way how Africa endorse that progress, because now we're saying the African League is way the African teams are better than the Concacaf teams, basically. Majority of them, even their local teams, might be better than some. But yet still, they still understand that you have higher development programs. So why is it we think that we don't have any higher development programs? That's my problem. Why is it we think that we don't have any higher development program? That is my biggest question I do have, why we think that we know so much about football that people in the Premier League can see players that quality, but we ourselves can't see. We seem to think that we know more than the people in the Premier League. How is that? Let that sink in for you guys. You get me? When every worldwide personnel that has the highest license in the world goes through football at a different level, see it the same. Is it that we're just smarter than everybody in the world? I've heard that more than 60 times. So maybe that's the situation. I still believe that the JFF should have two established team. Reggae Boyz gold team with Blake and Lowe, Antonio Ravel, etc. And Reggae Boyz green team should consist of the best of the locals. All right. Well, we're getting the idea now, and maybe they're watching. They watch everything. The JFF them don't have nothing to do. They're watching everything, so they will get that idea. Say soon your Reggae Boyz tough and Reggae Boyz light coming very soon. JFF need to mix experience with local so the JPL players can develop. Can't use all local inexperienced players to play international games. That's coming from Andrew. All right, because you doing the same thing like the federation blackballing him based on name. Butler is no, I am not blackball. Oh my God. I talked to Mr. Butler them. I've talked to them before, I am not blackballing Mr. Butler. Oh, all right. Tennessee, call in, man. Call in, guys. The number up on the screen are run, guys. Make sure you call in. Don't come in here calling in 2 hours in programs, styling man programming. All right, guys. Come on, man. 1 hour and we have 59 likes. I would not even so. When you think of such man, this. Guys, we have 200 likes, man. Come on, man. Quality will give you, We're in Planet Jamaica. You can find these things, eh? Tell me where you can find this information in Planet Jamaica. Nowhere. So I better just get the likes up. So as I come in, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button. Yes, man. Give me the final result for Ghana versus Qatar. All right? Yes, man. Liam Bailey did well, which then made Phoenix shine. Now I know about Phoenix. What the JFF needs to understand is that by picking the best, the island gets more light, then more scout come. But I said that wrong yesterday. That's what I said. Even the worst selected personnel, you pick the best set of players, them just the same, so we can have an understanding. Yes, man. Bless up, Tennessee. Berhalter left the US. JD, just go speak to a player who he was interested in. So I don't understand these idiot egotistical human when they talk. But tell you what, Patrick, when they talk, they believe that their word is just the final word. Like when I come here and I say what I said and I stand with it, but I give you a time to argue. When they talk, that's it. They know the end. So they are all the A licensed professional coaches. They know everything. You understand me? Yes. But yet still, the JFF has run. They want people to sympathize when the JFF don't know nothing. But literally don't read the rules. See, if you're bright, or you can't literally put out the brightness on paper. You understand me? So it's mad, man. It's mad. It's lack of technical and tactical ability to source the problem. Okay. All right. All right, no problem. Only 2. I have 2 hours, brother. Maximum 2.5. I can't go longer than that. One Spence, bless up yourself. Thanks for being here. So, guys, we have to look at the Qatar team and what say us. I'm going to pull up the Qatar team and I'm going to show you all of the teams that they did played against. So you can get to understand them a little bit more because maybe a lot of you guys weren't around for that period when they did play in our region. But they have a good style of play, man. Entertaining play, man. All right. Yes. Eagle Republic, where is the new Messiah whisper? Why is none of his handlers pushing for him to be in the Corrigo team? Jesus God. Eagle Republic just mash up the stream. Oh my God. So guys, I'm gonna just pull up this right now for you. The Qatar team. So we can pick out the players them. Yes, the Qatarian team, all right? Yes. Eddie Guna, it's time for maps to go. Thanks for the memories. Okay, so that alone you can say. Yeah, so what happened to the rest of the players then? It's time for them to stay. Always controversial, Eddie Guna. That's the only thing you can expect from Eddie Guna. Controversy over and over. Yes, but what happened? So we know what at okay. It is time for we to stop pick them average ass players then. You're gonna hear some me a fight, I get a youth, I'm a bad mind, I'm a this, I'm a that. So why we can't talk? That's why I told you that it's engraved in us to have the bad-mindedness. As what I've said, I'm gonna license and pattern that word, the bad-mindedness. You understand me? Because we can talk so freely about a personnel or from overseas, but it's still we have a bag of average players, and then what we do is try to find every other loophole to keep them in the team. JD, I must say everything in one comment. Yes. You come here and talk about one player. What happened to the rest of players? Then we never good again. And how long they are in there. So what happened to the overseas players them that should have been called up in the under-20s that shine, that you could have tried to get here? You understand me? So tell we should bring in. We are waiting the rest of the thing, but that's all I'm trying to show you. We don't talk with honesty, you know. We talk with our bias. None of the JPL players must be here. Yes. Yeah, but you need to put catch on it as well so it can seem a little bit balanced. You know, I don't want it to come up. I'm trying to protect your image as well, you know. Making people don't think you're against those one part, you know. Yes, that's all I'm trying to do. So understand that, yeah? All right. So the Qatar team, guys, all right, because it's good to look at history. It's good to look at history, all right? It's good to look at history and good to look at teams, the other teams that played on the field with Jamaica in every game. It's always good to look at them, you know? Yes. And I've always talked by look at them. Bless up yourself, Charles Brahma. Average, these players aren't even average. All right. Yes. I never really want to disrespect anyone, but I'm just trying to show you that sometimes that's why I do come off really tough sometimes, you know? Anyways, we have Qatar. Remember, Qatar played 2-2. They drew 2-2 with Morocco. All right. We saw how Morocco played. It was the first game for both teams. Yes, but the Qatarian team has been playing good opposition. They played Iraq. They played United Arab Emirates. They lost to Algeria, which Algeria is a good team, just the same. They lost on penalties against Egypt. Yes. And if you go back here, this is when they participated in the Concacaf region. So you get to know how good they are against Concacaf personnels, all right? Yes, but as you can see, they defeated Luxembourg, Azerbaijan, here drew with Finland, yes. And then now, this was the time when they played in this region. In the group stage, they drew 3-3 with Panama, which we are going to bring it up here. So you can see it. Afif was the man of the match there. So let me show you Afif. Their lineup, as you can see here. This is their lineup. Afif, Ali up front, Karim, Hassan, Atim, Ahmed, Hassan Rawi, which is a solid player. Very much solid player there, as you can see there. So let me go with the Grenada game. They gave Grenada 4-0. We are going to pull up their squad yet again to show you, and we are going to show you the squad that they used just a while ago, so you can understand where they're coming from, and you're going to realize that they keep on trying to blend the score. All right. In this one, they used back Hassan, Ahmed, Afif, Atem, Ali, in this lineup, and Barsham. Yes, so those guys played. Obviously, they knew that Grenada was a weaker team, so they were setting up for Honduras because it's a tournament thing, and you have to always structure yourself for tournaments. All right. Yes, and then against Honduras, you saw them go back with Rawi, Hassan, Ahmed, Atem, Afif, and Ali back again with Barsham. So they used much more of their personnels, and they defeated Honduras before we defeated Honduras. They drew with Panama, we lost to Panama 2 times. All right. Yes. And then they played El Salvador here, as you can see, and they defeated El Salvador at that time yet again too. So they do come in our region and got good results. As you can see for El Salvador, because it is the final knockout, they had to go with their best squad just the same. Ali, Afif, Atim, Rawi, Hassan, Ahmed, and Barsham always on the field. All right. And then I thought they lost. Let me show. I thought they lost against United States. The United States that went on to become champions, just the same. And they started the same players, Afif, Ali, Atim, Hassan, Ahmed, Rawi, and Barsham. So those are the players them that you should be looking out for. All right. So what we're going to do, because it's very simple here, guys. These are the team, the players them, Rawi, Atem, Ali, Afif, Hassan. And then Sheeb in the goal. But as you can see, one at Rawi started, Atem started, Hassan in it as his 3, Ali and Afif in the team. All right. So you can, okay, sorry, I forgot. You're not seeing it. So let me change it around just to show you what I'm talking about. So we just talked about all of those players, So we are just trying to show you that it's literally on the screen here. So you can see Afif, Ali up front, Hassan, Atem, and Rawi in this listing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of their main starters in the team. Here we're going to go on the bench to see if we see any one of them. Hassan on the bench yet again. That's the next one. Zachariah, yes, Zachariah is one of them, and Michelle, yes. But as you can see, guys, they're bringing on the same set of players, and we're gonna get the listing for the Ghana game right after. All right, so it goes to show you what I'm talking about. So they're working, they played and they got result in our region, even performed better than us in our own region at the time. All right, JD, question: what would your Jamaican starting 11 be if you had control over selection and could pick players? I would have actually gone for a lot of under 20 players as well. I would have to do, you have to give me time for me to cover that one. Can someone name the top 5 players in the JPL, meaning they dominate the league and just look like the best players all the time? I can't do that. I can't do that at all. I can name 5 of the players and that's known and doing a job that we saw them in the competition, in the bigger competitions, but I can't name who will be the flat out standout. All of our local players should have to go on trials and prove themselves, just like making a club. They are not ready for international football. The only players we have is goalies. Okay. Island Car, just a check-in. Big up, JD. What is your take of the game? We lost with the JPL players once again. It's like them now have no pride. Okay. Yeah, no, I never look at it like that. I look at it as an opportunity for we to see the players them. Yes, and we take down our notes, and hopefully we can get a chance to see the Qatar game. Yes, because I really want to see it, and then I will do my full analysis on this tournament. But let me repeat why these teams are here so you can understand. In Africa, you have local competitions. or local competition, where in which the local team participates in. Morocco, Ghana, trying to fix themselves up for that. Qatar maybe tweaking themselves for the World Cup. All right, so that is what the purpose for them to be here. So at first we thought it was just Qatar alone trying to tweak up for World Cup, but no, Morocco, Ghana, same. You understand me? They're trying to tweak up their local players just the same. So everyone has a reason to want to be here. It was not just Qatar. So when we are wrong or when we never have the full facts, we try to make sure we get back the facts for you. And that is the facts at this point. So these players are still trying to break into the national team, and they are trying to do good in their Chan competition just the same. All right, so that is what's at stake. So when you hear people talking like this is the best Morocco team, no, it was not the best Morocco team. All right, so we have our boss calling. Good day, big boss. How you doing?
What going, JJ?
I am here doing my 2 hours as usual. So what going with you?
JJ, what's your match there?
Yeah.
But JJ, what may I say? All right. You know what we can't understand? It's like when people talk to a certain person, they always come up with some kind of excuse because you know the other day I listened to an interview
Mm-hmm.
and I hear them ask one of them big man in the Jamaica Football Federation about the local coaches. You know what what man say, and like them ask them like, you know, if you think that better to get the local coaching them go overseas to get experience or
Mm-hmm.
you know or
Mm-hmm.
get one of the better young coaches from like you know like Belgium. You know like you have some young coaches at Belgium. Them they reach up to the level where them start coach a big club. So like they ask them if they could get like a coach like that to work with certain people. The man say the Jamaican coaches them no learn nothing when them are assistants. You understand? Like when the assistant young like a water for your man. So
Mm-hmm.
they have to get the actual job.
No, but when you hear the man say them stuff here, you have people say a lie. He never said so. He never said that. You have
but me
people
hear
come
that
out and do.
myself.
Even when you hear it, it's not that he means. When everyone hear it,
Yes.
it's not that he means. Because you have other
Mhm.
people, they are the word smiths and they are the hearing smiths, so they can
Yeah.
determine what he means. These are the propagandas that I'm talking about. If a man says something, if I say something, people come and bash me for that thing because that's what I've said. But all of a sudden,
Yes.
this man have security guard to make up his words for him when he's saying something. And you have some people in their feelings and they are sulking in a corner and said, "Oh, you eat all local players and all sort of drama." They're average,
Yes,
man.
really. But if you want to be, all right, say you're a young footballer and you want to be the best in the world, or even if you're not the best in the world, you want to be known as a footballer. Don't your first option have to go overseas. Like, all right, say you play in Belgium. Where is Belgium? Because Belgium is a big country.
Mm-hmm.
But suppose Kevin De Bruyne I come up as a young footballer. Kevin is staying in Belgium. Nobody now go know him as a world class player if he not leave Belgium.
Yeah,
You understand?
until
And
he
Belgium
came
is a
to.
big country.
Yeah, continue.
And Belgium is a more footballing country.
Mm-hmm,
You understand? But if you stay in Belgium and play, we now remember you have good player Belgium right now play. Maybe even better than some of the players who are playing in the English Premier League. But we're not going to know because we not watch it.
mm-hmm.
Because we don't rate the Belgium league. We are going to watch it when one of our players are playing inside the Belgium. You understand?
Yeah.
So me I say, oh, so if a young player want to leave the country, he want to be. So you see everything must not go for the coach too. Or the coach will go to Jamaica and get better. And everybody, me I go say, everybody did it. No know more about it. Everybody I see him thing. So all you will get better if you don't want to leave out the environment and go somewhere to learn. Somewhere where football really develop and football are play. You understand? You just take a job and chuck it your man just because in a country and you claim in a fear head say him is a good coach.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Yes.
Because me can't understand JD, all them mania. Me not care when nobody want to tell me. Me not know all them mania coaching national team. We don't know all them where them coach, who them coach to reach up to that level there when them a coach the national team. You just tell me. You understand? At least you can't say Paul have been A license and him a come from 2PR. You understand? So in there somewhere in a football environment. But you tell me now, this man who are coaching national team right now, how they reach up to that level that them can coach the national team. You understand?
Remember, you have people write things up, because these are just the information. People write things up, and people. I'm telling you, when I listen to them, as I've said, I can't believe this that it always leads to some disrespectful way, or you have to say it. But I can't believe how people sit down and be so stupid. You have some very, very stupid people, because the man literally say it out of his mouth, and you have people actually try to protect him, and you have stupid people there just the same. They're just, I don't know if them get paid in the space to do these things. They must get money to do these things, because I can't understand. You can't say like Jamaica, and you hear this man literally destroying Jamaica with some of his stake and come and say these things.
But you listen to the man attack. So somebody ask the man say, if you not help a player get a passport, the man said no, he's not depend that. Then when you think why say, all right, maybe you can say, but me can't tell you why he say that. Because he believe in a few mind, say, he want them when him up there better. Look when he might play like Richard King. How long now they say Richard King signed to big agency, and they them say the biggest club of Europe want him and whatsoever. So why Richard King still play at Jamaica? If I did that, me tell the man say, people can say the players them me not custom play in the JD because players don't pick themselves. Because if you are Jamaica and a man call in a national team and you play some football, you will go. You understand? So you can't play, my man.
Yes, I understand that. I understand. We never argue with that. Yeah.
You understand? But we talk about people and will come out and I try to guess up. And even you can see the evidence with your eye. Same man, they're not ready. They're not ready for that.
As I've said, Bossy, as I've said, you have some stupid people. Some stupid people in a category. You have some stupid people whether you Jamaica football. I'm not going to take it back. So if you don't want to dislike the video, if you don't want to unsubscribe, some of the time it's even better for some of you guys just don't subscribe to my channel. Because you have 4 idiots in this category that walks and sell propaganda, and they are stupid as shit. And they are the worst thing for Jamaica. They are stupid. Yes, and they run with a bunch of propaganda. They're stupid as shit. So I want you to make sure you record me when I'm saying it. You have 4 people in this category that runs with a bag of propaganda and secure people, and they're in people's comment section. They're stupid as shit. And some of these people that protects people, they are stupid as shit. I am not asking you. Because every time when something done about Jamaica, it's not them doing it. So nobody come and tell me that I can't talk. They are stupid as shit.
Yeah. You say, man, all right, look, for the disaster what happened to the under 20 team. The disaster, because that have nothing to do with it, just coaching and biasness and foolishness cause all of this.
Yeah, man.
And you look at this young JD. You have a young player like Tyler Roberts. Oh, I think right now are the best player for Jamaica in the whole tournament. The best player. And they come like they try to play him, they don't want to play him. I don't know what them problem. You understand? It's like maybe they don't want to play him. Because they don't want it look like I don't know what them problem.
The first thing, what they do, JFF a private organization, so you can't talk. You can't give out any facts. After games, you don't do nothing at all. You don't do nothing at all because you're not supposed to tell anybody what's going on. It's always a hidden thing. Everyone plays football. Everyone does their interviews and post matches. Everyone, because it's the thing to engage with the fans. You have to sell yourself to full stadium. It's only Jamaica alone and planet Earth thinks how they think. It's only Jamaica. I am not asking you. Only Jamaica and on planet Earth thinks
And
how we
listen, brother.
think. Only Jamaican planet Earth. You realize how we have so much empty stadium because we're stupid as shit. Because we don't do a post match, we don't have pre-match, we don't communicate with the fans them, we don't have no sense towards technology. So how we can fill a stadium? How we can fill a
Because
stadium?
JD,
If you want me to talk straight, how we can talk for the stadium? Because when these people talk, they talk like they are so educated, so smart. Then how people rob we of our copyright then? And why we need to sympathize on people robbing we? If we're bright, we're not supposed to get it
but
done.
JD,
Because we're
but JD,
stupid like shit and we hype
JD,
too much. That is the
but
truth.
JD,
Straight up.
but JD, you
Simple.
talk about
It is
people rob,
facts.
but JD,
So somebody
you
look
talk
at
about
don't
people.
say if you never come back on my channel, you see man, me diss up anyone name for the coming from my channel and say anything, me diss them up, you see man. Me diss them up, you see man.
But JD,
Good
you talk
dunce,
about people
man.
rob a copyright. You talk about people rob them copyright. JD, you sure say anybody rob or not? JD, let me tell you. Let me tell you.
Yes,
You
we
see,
stupid like shit. Yes,
everything.
we stupid like shit. So, what? Me not Jamaican too. So, I'm to exclude myself. Me not in
What do you mean?
football too. Me can't exclude myself. Me I put myself in it too. So yes, Mr. Eddie, thank you for telling me that you're listening. Yes, that's what I've said. Me talk when me talk. I'm not afraid of people who can lick me on my face. I'm gonna kill that. Continue, my brother.
Yeah, JD. Me I say, you say people rob with copyright. Nobody no rob nobody or nothing, JD. Yet me can tell you. You see, based on what me know, and all me know to people, everything we're going there, everybody know. You understand? Everybody
No,
know
but all I'm trying to
exactly
explain
what's
to
going.
Neil, all I'm trying to explain to these people is to say that
Mm.
them no rob nobody nothing because we act like we're brighter
No,
than everybody. So that means we should learn everything, we should research everything, we should know everything. So nobody no rob with anything. So nobody ever sympathize so because you are brighter. When a bright person lose something, it simply means it's you never want it. Are you never interested because you're bright. That's why when you add context to conversation, it sounds a little bit better. When you add context, you're bright to what? You're bright to droning, or you're bright to track and field, you're bright to football. Where you bright to? You can't bright generally. That no exists. There is no man here cover every subject area on planet Earth and know everything. So you can't bright to everything. That's why we have people in a Jamaica. They want the droning, they want the crash car, they want the basketball, they want do this, they want do that because they're not good at nothing. You understand me? So you imply the people that's good at football, good at analysis, good at this. Imply people for what they are good at, not because them enough up themselves everywhere. You cannot
but
just be enough and get a job. That should not be the standard in life, man. You understand me? It's embarrassing, man.
JD, you ever see a man about old car in the yard and he say no want it. Then maybe you come there and you pay him $1 for his car. And he say, all right, take that and go on because that no worth nothing. But when you hear other people attack and realize how much it can worth, when time you clean it up and fix it up,
Mm-hmm.
then they realize say it can worth a lot more. I would then say, I just told him sell it. But when they have it, they don't care about it. They don't care because maybe them can use it as to all the other people. Because maybe the other people know how to use certain things, so them take it and use it. But when the next person them have it, maybe they never know they could have use it in that way.
Thank you very much. You just never know. So don't come
maybe
out
them
and
tell
act like you're intelligent than nobody
yes,
else. You can't come and tell me anything if you don't even know the common way to approach life. You understand
okay.
me? You should not be out here telling anybody things and acting like, oh, people stupid. Ray. So, you know so much about someone else's business. You know so much about YouTube, but you don't know about JFF and copyright.
Mm-hmm.
So why you not just take your time to learn about your own job? You see what I'm talking about? It comes back right around. Why you don't do your own job? They know about. They should know about their own job, and that is the embarrassing thing, man. Because they
But
keep on spinning narratives, man. Stop with the narrative, man. Just focus on
but
football, man. If we were good at football, everything would have been okay then. So just focus on football, man.
JD, nothing and tell me is more say. Then sell the thing and then realize say it is valuable. And now
So what you say? Do you think that they
You know.
sold it? They can't
I
sold.
feel like
I don't think they sold it.
I feel like somebody know say the thing valuable. So they make it lapse. Maybe they might get a cut outside.
Oh, you think that's how it goes? You think that's how it goes? Because remember, it would have been up for free, you know. It would have been up for free, pretty much free. So,
them enough. Maybe it's just like you come to me about something. Maybe you can use it in a way to make it valuable. But me personally, I can't do it. So I would have rather sell it to you for $50. But maybe worth more than that. But I don't know. So when you buy it now, I mean realize you're worth millions, me act like me never know say how you buy it. That but I mean already make it lapse and make you take it. I mean, every person that buy it, maybe person that ask them and then because they don't know say valuable. You understand? But because people start, all right, you believe say a JD, if them never know and somebody just come and take it, why you that work with the person then? You don't vex.
You can't vex because in the way you say it, you know, it's okay. That is fair. That is fair. The way you looked at it, yes, that is fair. Yeah, and it might be possible that someone around the table working on it, but I just simply believe, based on what I've assessed about these people, they never knew nothing about it. They never know it operate exactly as what you said before. And the next person, because they are actually good at their job, just simply go there and buy it and put something on it, yes, and take it over. That's all. And then
why you think no? You nobody say nothing. And people act like they don't know. They never know. Yeah, they know long. Them already. Every one of them know. They know. You understand? They know. So, cause JD, if me come to you, and me take away something from you, and me know say worth a certain amount of money, see? And then you, all right, say me take it away a certain way, but would that make you feel that way? Say me take it away, see? And you never know about nothing. So you not think so right now, all right, the same person where I work, where you say take it away, work with you on a deal. So you don't want to work with that person upon a deal?
No. Yeah, I think people mistaken that part, you know. They didn't work with them on the deal. They did them to do the deal because they are a percentage personnel out of the actual 100%. Remember, they own a right in this conversation. So they never work with them on the deal. They never had any choice.
Yeah.
They never had any choice. So put everything back on the table and realize, oh, Jamaica has the JFF has the Jamaican brand. Then these guys went out and had the Jamaican logo or the Jamaican rights. You have to go to all the parties when you're going to sell a clothing line, because a clothing line need the actual stamp on it. So it needs that part of the overall job. So you need the sign. You understand me? And these guys have the rights to the trademark. So it simply means they had to be on the table. It doesn't matter if it was JFF struck the deal. They had to come on the table because they owned a part of it. And what people not telling you, the copyright situation was on two different phases. They had own piece of the copyright before, and then they owned the extra part after. They should have put the time in when they own the first part of the copyright, and this manipulation would not have sound so much. Look at when they own the first part of the copyright. And because they had trouble to own the second overall dominance of the copyright, it was different timing. So it's all a confusion thing to make people look bad. You understand me? If a man know you hear that and you act like you're super smart, he not take you for hear that, and him not have no sympathy and taking you for hear that. Yeah, because you are come off and you're super smart, so he might go say, all right, then I'm not robbing anybody because you are super smart. So simple means I'm assuming that you don't want it because it's there. So I'm gonna just take it because you're super smart. So we have to look at these things. So guys, go back and read when they got the first copyright, and go back and read when they started to talk about this Adidas deal. then you will get the truth. And then you will come back and look at everything in a different eyes. All right? Simple as that. Go back when they did the first time to get the copyright. It's open information. You can get it yourself. But I want you to go there on your own, check it yourself. And then you come back and you have a different thought about thoughts. You have different thoughts on everything that happened. Believe me. Yes.
That's true.
Yeah, man, just go back. See, not when they own it inside the United States. Go back and when they own it the first time. The first part they owned. And then you see for yourself. Because the 2 dates are there. 2 dates are there. So go look for yourself. And you realize that this conversation make no sense. You understand me? What people want to sell, you know, it is because a man connected to Jamaica. So what he needs to do is give it up because him love Jamaica. That's what they do, people that's connected to Jamaica. You have to give up your things. You get me? You have to give up your things because who are you? Or you're not patriotic enough. Why you don't give it up? And none of them inside the country don't want to give up nothing. None of them don't inside the country never want to give up nothing for nothing. Nothing at all. And them talk about them more patriotic. If the man see opportunity, him take the opportunity because people fool. So the next time you learn that you should be all on your P's and Q's. Why you have 400 million people working for you? If none of them not covering copyrights. No, please. I want one of you answer that. If you have 400 million people working for you guys, and none of them not covering copyright. Oh, no, I understand why they left Maggie in an airport. You understand me? Because nobody knows nothing. It's a long time they're stupid, you know? You only have people come here as shields telling you lies. It's a long time they're stupid. It's a long time. And I went back and showed you that they changed the rules 2 weeks before for Japan. So when they come and talk about, oh, the rule never changed. The rule had changed a long time, and I proved it at the time. Yeah. So why, how much people need to work in a place then to do the same thing then? The moral of the day, be good at what you do. If you're a YouTuber, be good at a YouTube. Be good at YouTube. If you're a droning expert, be good at droning. You understand me? Don't leave over to something else and want to become the fisherman. Stay on droning until a complete droning. And then maybe you might not recover when you're complete drowning because you're going to be dead. You understand me? But just stay on something. Stay on something. You know? And stop these. It's not necessary. I think the worst thing has happened to here and this footballing thing is these bag of unnecessary lives. This bag of live streams. It's unnecessary. I think I might agree with Speed saying that it's the vloggers they don't get in the contract. I think this is the worst thing ever happened to the YouTube category, the bag of unnecessary lives, because it's not even needed. It's not even needed. If you have sense, structure a thing and talk about football, you put it in 10 and 15 minutes and it makes more sense. You're more coherent. You're way more coherent on it. So the bag of unnecessary lives might just lead to propaganda and money rushing. You understand me? So you're not better than the JFF either. You get me? If you, it's that disgusting, man. It's disgusting, man. The man, it don't make no sense. Don't follow nobody. It makes no sense. No sense.
So, are you telling me now, said JD now? Them are play Argentina. So you tell me now, are the same coach them all you play against Argentina?
No, we don't know. We don't know. But Mr. Speed said they are taking their time. So if the game comes before they finalize with their time, because we have to just use the people and words, you know. Because I've never known that we can't use people words. If you say something, these people are mute, so always we're gonna know what they're saying. If you say something, so Mr. Speed had said that they're taking their time to make the decision. So it simply means if the decision has not been made before the Argentina game, it simply means they're going to use somebody, one of their designated onboard coaches, because they, as what he have said, I written it down, he has designated coaches. So one of them will take the temporary role. That's what he said, you know. So what can I come here and tell you? Because apparently we can't even talk about what people says. because that's
Are
never what
are
they
are them
meant. But that's
are
what he
them only
said.
the
Hmm?
yeah, are them only use the technical director will just come out and say you match where we just get 3-0.
Yes, but maybe he's a
Jamaica
designated
play well.
coach as well. I don't know the whole list of the designated coaches or the design coaches or whatever role you want to put it in. But they have design coaches that's on their payroll, so one of them will
That's
just
fine.
slot in that role.
That's fine.
That's what will happen for the Argentina game if they don't sign Paula or someone else. I think that is properly said because that's what they have actually said. But you're gonna hear some
We just
spin doctors now. You
yeah,
understand
yeah,
me? I'm tired
yeah.
of it, man.
But JD, me can't understand. You have a technical director. What am I technical director of what? What he really do? You understand? Me, I don't know if I travel this man travel around with the team. I don't know when coach because then say, all right, the same man then same in the under 22 tournament, a LP coach. So, JD, if you watch that little tournament there and see that kind of football I play, what kind of technical director you can be? And you saw when I brightest young coach you have from Jamaica and the technical director. That means the technical director is supposed to well experienced in coaching because he's my technical director. You understand? So sometimes you can't understand why role a certain people in a national because you're a technical director, but you're a technical director, what you do? What kind of coaching? You understand? Because the only thing they can say in qualified two teams from 2012, most of the World Cup under 17 under 20. That from 2011, you know, 2011, 2012. And that you still are used to Abajab until now.
Boy, I
You
don't know.
understand?
I don't know, boss. As I said, I did this video just to look at the guys, them, see what they did, and said I'm gonna close it off when they do Qatar and properly assess them. But they have too much things going on in and around football, you know. And I think what people kind of missing here on YouTube is connected with the football as well. So stop
Everything.
thinking it's not connected. That's where you think. That's where you're thinking too simple. It's connected. They used here on YouTube to propagate their propaganda because they can't
Yeah.
talk to the radio personnel them anyway. The radio personnel
Mm-hmm.
them stand up on them. They can't use them use you as the commenters them for fool in the brain and push policies. That's what they're
Mm-hmm.
doing. I am listening to them well, and I just see people laughing, and because we love this. We as Jamaicans love this. Well, you got the corner shot mentality, and if a man over
Mm-hmm.
this a dancer go on and everything's sweet, you know the vibes, the Billa vibes culture. So once a man
Mm-hmm.
assess some things and people laugh, we don't really check what him actually is saying because the other day when the man
No,
actually tell you what him say, you know, when put in action now, you know, Akeem came here and said, JD, you know that the man say, a lie you must tell. And then in the end, Akeem said, oh, but I never watched out the entire clip. When other people start saying, Akeem, lie you tell. That's exactly what the man said. So you have people that's have some built up mechanism in their heads to be defensive because true you come and say something. Go and watch it yourself. Go and learn something yourself. You get me? Because you're gonna join the part of the fool part where I hold down the football. So the whole of we should be accountable to step up the football. If we step and do the right thing, it automatically means we are putting pressure on them. But if
yeah,
if we left for our own benefits, if we put ourselves in our own beneficial gains, where it leads us, we are just going to be worse as the JFF just the same. And by my
that's true.
knowledge, I think we're just worst as the JFF as the same. You get me?
But JD, me have the last thing I'm going to say to you today. I'm going to tell you about that man. That's him speed. I didn't ask him why the Jamaican qualified for World Cup in 98. You know the first thing the man used? The man said every team, most of the team will qualify for World Cup.
Me
All of
hear
the
it, you know,
players
I
bad.
heard it. I heard every word and I wrote down everything what he said. I heard.
Most of the players born in the country. You
Yes, me
understand?
hear him. And then
So when you hear them kind of talk, you don't need to hear
so
nothing
now
more
that's why
from
I
them
say
kind
me
of
done with
people.
it. Why you think me never do the game today? When me hear the man not
Yeah, man.
talk, me just say, you're right, this is enough now. This is enough. I will turn up and
Yeah.
just do the post match and we chop it up with the people on this channel and then we'll move on to the girl football because that's my only piece right now. But me hear him, man. And it's so
Yes.
disgusting.
You don't want to hear nothing more from them kind of people because they have one intention them have. Them not have no intention. You don't get stuff every day talk about development of football and development of local and coaches and whatsoever. JD, me tell you, Jamaica don't have no money for develop nothing at all. So if people sit down with development and whatsoever, I think so we're going to be Argentina or Brazil or some kind of thing, or in Panama. Then go and sit down and wait for it and then live.
But look here, before you go, we want to talk about. I'm gonna extend the show to 2.5 hours. So don't worry yourself. Smash the like button and get engaged. I want to ask you a question. Please, we have 60 people in the chat. Thanks everyone for being here. Please explain to me what conflict of interest is. Is it doing no? I want them in the chat to explain to me, because it seems like this man don't know what conflict of interest means. Simple as how him going to the brightest thing, because he already answered. He answered to the man to say, he owns his club and he spends millions of dollars. He's not going to left because you have man from Italy doing that. You have man from Canada doing that. You have man from Switzerland or Sweden, one of those names, doing that. And they pointed it out, said, no, that's not happening. No, that's not happening. No, that's not happening. And he said, point out what I am doing wrong. If you can't find something. So he's banking on to say that it can't be conflict of interest because you can't point out that he forced someone in the team. But conflict of interest don't mean that. From the possibilities there, it is still conflict of interest. From the possibilities there that you can influence your player in the team, you should not be there. And the fact that you came out on that article and state that you own the team, that's where people should start clipping you and realize, because you said before you never won Cavaliers. No, you say it. So I know people should not believe in you because you say it. I can play 2 clips. When you say don't own it, I know you say you own it. You see what I'm talking about? So, the spin doctors them can come out of that now. The spin doctors them can come out of that.
JD, if me hire you, Zin, me are your boss. You're the manager in my place, Zin. And you say, all right then, me are your boss. Him, you're my manager. You see my son come there, Zin, come look work. Zin, whether my son can do work, yes or not, you have to hire him. Me not to tell you, Me not to tell you. You understand?
Yes.
Me not to tell you, say you have to hire my son.
Look how easy there. But what I got me now, Tennessee, you never tell me if I am. But because you hold the position, if me no I am, it's pure pressure. So conflict of interest still means if you hold up the position, it will go in favor of you as well. You understand me? So it doesn't mean if someone can't pin you to something, I can't believe the man a reason like that, I mean, say, but I can't see man when we hear talk. So you admit to conflict of interest. You continue. You have the right. All right, you are a man, Zin. You don't have to tell him say you have to pick a certain player because that you are him. And him not go say come to you and say, boy, you think we should have picked XYZ? Him not go tell you that, but him know within himself say, are you I him? And if anything one, you can fire him immediately. So. Him can work with him road gymnastic and talk about him never go to a man and say tell a man to do this. You don't have to go to nobody and tell nobody nothing. You understand? Yeah, man. You know.
If you go your boss, you don't have to do what me tell you. Without me tell you, you have to do certain things. You know say you have to do it. You understand? Me not have to go there and tell you say, JD, do this and do that. You know say you have to do it.
But Tennessee, but you can say that and me can say the same thing and everybody in the chat can say the same thing. So why?
What do you mean?
So the other people may talk can't see what we are actually saying. Like because of that, the man on the radio say as well. Like I say, but no, I that's the only place I kind of never really like. I thought they would have counter him to say, but conflict of interest should not be based off you holding 2 positions that's conflicted. And because you're not doing something, you're not doing the action. means you're not conflicted. It's not a conflict of interest. It should still be a conflict of interest because you're there. You have the presence to do it because you're
Yeah, before
involved between the two parties. You're involved with the two parties. So why you don't understand in that?
JD, you know, say, you can, all right. You know, say, a man can in a position. You make him do something without you tell him. So even if he do it, he still can't come back and say JD tell him to do it. Even if you're in parallel, he still can't come back and say JD tell him to do it. But he knows that the influence that you have over him, make him do it.
Well, I mean,
You understand?
I don't know. I just think Jamaica now where I go.
You don't have to come out
Yeah,
and
Jamaica
tell a
football
man.
now where I go, brother.
Because JD, there's no way else in the world. What he might do can't happen anywhere. But it's because it will have a corner shot mentality and people in the business and people turn the other way.
Yeah.
I don't, that's why it can't happen. With him, and nobody not here.
Yeah, man, me understand, man. Yeah, man. No pressure yourself, boss.
You know,
Me know
they
that.
use the word.
Yeah, finish.
You know, they use the words and try to spin everything. Just like what Jamaica gonna say, they use the word gymnastics.
Yeah.
And try to spin everything. Can't remember him as JD.
Yeah, man, we there, boss, we there.
All right, big up yourself, JD.
No, you finish, you finish?
Yeah, come here, go back.
All right, yeah, man. No, but no make JFF make you lose your work, bossy, and Jamaica football, not at all. Respect. All right, so that is my boy Tennessee. We are going to go through the rest of the comments, man. Yes, man, but guys, these are what I want you guys in the comments, man. Don't afraid to challenge nobody, man, because you still hold the power. You still hold the power for if Jamaica do good or not. Because we as vloggers, you should keep us honest. You should keep us honest, guys. You know, challenge me every day from I'm on YouTube. Challenge them people when them attack. Because them attack blatant foolishness. And because them come off and try cow down people, them you wouldn't get to actually it's a foolishness them attack. You know, JD, I noticed that Giovanni Brown is not currently in Austria with the Reggae Boyz. He's now playing with Exeter City FC versus Gillingham FC. Hopefully, okay. Well, keep a tab on that, bossy. Ghana still playing. So we got the 3 points from the first. No. I think they removed them from the Jamaica schedule and just called it a day and changed the name overall. Better them have the U20 player playing. Yes, I would agree. Devon, big up yourself, man. Thanks everyone for being here, man. And the real people, them guys. This is how we have conversation. So if the fake people them not like we, them just go on, man. Because it make no sense, man. You don't need to go in other places to say you not like we. Don't come here. Don't come here and pretend with we. Because we maybe want something. Nobody run them joke that we do. You get me? Because believe me, I'm one person will call you and diss you after I find out who he is. You understand me? I'm not play them joke, the man. Passing is technical movement. Yes, clip it already, boss man. Clip it, man. Yes, man. I believe me, man. Clip it, man. I don't play, man. I love when people act up themselves and act like they're the most brightest and everything. Yes, clip it. You get me? Yes. Well said, JD. I always say you don't need all subscribers. I don't subscribe to everyone because my time is valuable and I will not listen to rubbish. Well said, man. Yes, man. Believe me, man. I've learned so much since this channel shut down and me having conversation with people. I've learned so much, man. You know, too much dunce men involved in the Jamaican football. Yes, man, agreed, man. So what all of them inside there doing? That's what I'm asking. Because for 2 years now, I've heard missed ups. So is it? Why don't just start from everybody have a post for all of the positions that you need to be filled? So if you have 20 different jobs in there, you have 20 different personnels covering it. So if one man not doing his job good, you fire that one. Why is it one man doing every job? And then you can't blame him for it because he's working on behalf of someone else. We will stop with the corner shop mentality, man. JD, they did not rob copyright. It was expired for years and JFF didn't do anything about it. I know that, Brian. I know that. That's why I said people go and research for themselves and don't believe what people says. Just go and research for themselves. I believe Jamaican football will get better when you guys continue to talk about it. No, 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 no. Talking about it, come like a stop over stop talk about it. JFF, JD, JFF have stupid people around them all the time. Well, the way they talk to us, you would have believed that we are the stupid ones. You understand me? True word, JD, who can't see is blind, brother. Yes, man, Anthem, I'm watching, man. I'm watching, man. I just don't say anything. Speed say him no know if win still I get the pay. Him don't know only when him don't want to answer. You get me? But him saying don't know something and then talk for 2 hours and the same thing that he doesn't know. Only person on planet Earth do that. It expired and was sitting there for some years. A former reggae and his Jamaican business partner purchased it. So who should be blamed? One person. JD, them no know nothing about it. Them fully done. Conrad, big up yourself. Massive respect. Thanks for being here. All right. Exactly. They don't spend time studying their job. They are just functioning on outdated perceptions. Yes, man. When you listen to them professional pro club, you hear for yourself. You know, but because we don't come out and act a certain way and tell people much degrees we have and all sort of thing, we might not match those fitting things, you know, but we don't need to do that, man. Because if we're actually doing the right thing, that's what counts. You know, do the right thing. If you have the degrees, then let the degrees match your style. Let the degrees match your style. You understand me? Let the degrees match your style. You get me? Let the degrees match your style, man. You know, man, it's embarrassing, man. Let the degrees match your style. Yes, that's what my thing on, man. We need help. We need help, but we need to know that we need help. We need to know that we need help. That's our approach we should be going with. Better championship top prize. Massive respect. Thanks for being here. But if they think past faster and work together, pressed together, may have been harder for Morocco to even score one. Boy, big up Pagan, massive respect. JD, keep beating them. Don't ease up. No, professional pro club. I'm going to leave it alone because I have my family and I have my little little kid living a wonderful life to live for. I'm not going to waste my time anymore. You get me? Because the problem is the people, the commenters, them, and the subscribers, them, they are the letdown. You know why? If they can talk to me anyway. You know why? Because they don't perceive me as one of them because I don't talk as if I'm one of them. But anytime, only qualification they need for them shut them out is actually act like you're one of them. No. You need to stand up and be counted. Make a subscription count. Stand up. Believe me. If you don't support nothing, what them put out, you believe me, them start to work with you. If you don't listen to the radio, them can't have a job. It is people. Give people power, all right? So if you don't want me to have the power, you take it back from me. You understand me? You are the ones that told me to do the 2 channels. When I came here, I put on my Imaxit channel. You said, JD, yeah, build back the Imaxit and don't even bother wait. So you asked me to do 2 channels because you want me to have this power. If you don't want me to have it, you take it back from me. That's why I've never come here and act like you guys are below me. No, we are family here. Simple as that. And if I'm wrong, you can call me out and we fight it out. And then when I look back on myself, I come back and said, you know, I was wrong. I couldn't watch the game from where I am. Was there any players that who demanded a second look? No, you have to just watch a second match, Mario. Just watch a second match. And then we will be looking out for the second look. But I am not sure if we are going to be getting that second look. But let us see. We watch it and support. Jack of all people, business, and master of nothing. Yes, man, Anthem, man. Eddie say he's hitting the like button and go watch Asafa vlog. Well, go on by business, the big man. You don't even tell me nothing, man. You come out, you stop playing with me, Eddie. That may make you know. JD, remember that Jamaica have different meaning for everything, not the same as the rest of the world. Oh, so you're gonna tell me that when a man say a word now, I should translate it to Jamaican language, which should be English, so it should not be different meanings. You understand me? Boss Thomas, Stop playing with me in the Bastamas. You're gonna stop playing with me in the Bastamas. You get me? You're not gonna spin out of this, you know. JD, can that be reported to FIFA? Yes, that should be in a docket. So you should put it. You should tag FIFA in these things. Click them and put them on the internet. Tag them and ask them if this is not conflict of interest, because maybe they don't know, because they hide things in the country so good. They are hiding in front of the people and cunning, twisting the narrative in front of the people. All of them need to go. Yes, man. Yes, man. Eat up the light, guys. Good reasoning. Well, people can eat it up. You know, maybe we not have all our day one normal super people and we actually support our channel and support real talk. We have some of the viruses them subscribe to our channel as well. So maybe that's why we like button to go up. But we accept the viruses as well, because at some point they can't be forced out. They can't be forced out of the corner anymore. They are going to realize the truth. You understand me? Because you have the 4 viruses them that spin everything that we talk here. They don't come and comment here, you know, but they spin everything that we talk here. 4 viruses. And that's all it takes, because how the people them think. Just 4 viruses to pretend like they're good for Jamaican football. Spin everything because they just want to talk. The video and speed, can they be forward to feet? Yes. Everything can be forward. Yeah, everything can be forward. As soon as the leader turn up and try to twist the narrative as well. Big up everyone. No surprises, JD. What did we gain from this? I don't know. All right. Guys, the chat run fast in on 20 more minutes we have. All right. Let me see if I can get in everybody in it. In Nigeria, we have almost the same problem, but we, the fan and the club's academies chairman, keep talking for the best, and it's working day by day. But Shola, when you have corruption, a fight for it stay the same way. It's hard, Shola. You said we Nigerians a fight for get certain things done. We Jamaicans now fight for the better and nothing. We are fight for get ourselves in positions. We are fight for getting more money for our individual self. And we don't care about the Jamaican football. We only use it as a scam. So we are just big scammers. We are worse as scammers. I'm sure I can tell you that. We are worse as scammers. That's what we are doing. Trying to get in position to know this person and can sit in beside people and do. These are the things that we're frightened for. When we are selling out ourselves and not realize that we might can sit in that seat for 2 times. But what happened when every shit hit the fan? We can't sit in the seat after 3 months. We can't sit in the seat again. You get me? So we are even selling ourselves short because we love sweets. Oh, they good at hiding things, but so bad at running the football. I don't know. Making the world a better place. Big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. All right? Yeah, man. So, guys, as what I've said, I never even wanted to talk about these things in this video, because that was not the intention. This was the intention of talking about these kids, what they have done and everything. But this is how Jamaica football is. And as Shola coming from Nigeria said, we have to keep talking about it. So I guess every single time that I'm on here, even when I want to talk about football only, because that is what I want to come and talk about, we still have to end up into these things, because these guys always pull out some clips and all sorts of things. You get me? So all I'm going to say on this matter, everybody can do something, and all you need to do is have sense and not love sweets. Don't be a sweetie bag if you claim to say you want good for Jamaica. Don't be a sellout. That's what I'm going to say here and done on that topic. All right. And then we can use the 20 minutes to talk about what we expect from the Qatar game and what would you be satisfied with in the Qatar game. You get me? Because you have to have some level of understanding. So what you expect from Qatar, we showed you everything, every statistics. And clearly, some of them big outlets don't even have the stats, because I heard them talking on Sportsmax, and clearly they don't even know the team that will be playing Jamaica. They don't even know that they have 2 different quality teams in Africa. They don't know none of those things. So you see, you can learn from YouTube, because every time we come here, it's something that we learn and we give it to you. And 90% of the time, I'm watching Sportsmax. They don't know. When I'm here telling that the third and fourth in the ladies football, nobody never know that. Nobody never even knew that Jamaica had more matches. Nobody knew that Jamaica had more matches behind 1 point. It was me talked about it, and then I saw them and Sportsmax confused and said they have to check FIFA and the rules. So everyone have their purpose. No one is brighter than anyone. It simply means my field, I'm doing my research that's justifiable for my job, and I stay on top of my job in the know. You understand me? And we as Jamaicans should stop act like we want to do everything. Do one thing and be good at it. Don't do two things and be dog shit. Because you don't have nowhere to go. You understand me? Actually be good at it. So these are the things that them stop going with their attitude of acting like you're the bright. No, take things serious and be good at it, man. We should change our attitude, and that's what brings us places, you know. So change our attitude with the youth them as well. Pick the best players, are the best players for the system. Have a set plan for a couple of years, not a couple of days, and each competitions. You know, because you're embarrassing the youth them. You know that every time the youth them go and fail, these things go on the youth them record. It goes on their records, you know. So when they're going to be sold or something, people are going to look at it and said, okay, England do things different. All right, then you did play for Jamaica, but you played there and Jamaica get a 3-0 there and a 10-0 there. All right, so you might not be so good. The stats is there. You never do this, do that, do that, do that. And because they have the highest level, they can check up a lot more things. You understand me? So we need to just be careful. We need to just be careful, or we're spoiling a lot of these guys' careers just the same, thinking that we're helping them. You understand me? A lot of these guys that went overseas and get 1-year contracts, if they had stayed and go to the proper channels, they could have had better careers. I'm not asking you. They could have had better careers. So we should stop walk over a dollar for pennies. You understand me? We should stop walk over a dollar for pennies. We should have long-term goals and have stages that it can be doctored so people can know our processing, so they can give us more respect in the long term. If we don't put businesses like that, people not going to respect us. When I'm listening to ESPN, when they talk about Jamaica, a ESPN article, what they said, no, ESPN Live, go back and watch it, when USA we're going to play Jamaica. The man on a joke and said, I don't even think Jamaica know how they're going to play. So, USA will know how Jamaica play. That is the ultimate disrespect, you know. When a team I tell us say, next team I tell us say, and it's good because I thought it was a coach said it. Was it Klinsman? He run it in a joke fashion. So, guys, go and look up that ESPN and come back, guys. If a team will have to say that about you, that is the ultimate disrespect, you know. That means they don't even think much of you. They think every time you get a result against the United States, it has to be by design and them not figuring out what you're going to come with. You understand me? So we have to be careful, man. You get me? We have to be careful, man. Let we just be proper, man, and stop disrespect the youths, man. Stop bringing them down their careers and stuff. You get me? Yes, stop that, man. Pick the best squads. As what we said, get facilities to coach the best talents in Jamaica. Let we get the best out of the best talents in Jamaica via putting them in a facility. That's the only way to get them out. Every poor country doing it. So why you think Jamaica will be the exception to just don't do it and not be successful? Every poor country doing it. Every country in Africa doing it. That's why they did a complete tournament. So what you need to do is go there and do the same thing. You know, do the same thing, man. Get the youths and the best talents. You put in an academy, a structure. Wilfred Schaefer's, the same thing he said. No, I never saw it, Danica or Night. Send it to me. Guys, once you have the information, send it to me on the Instagram so I can put it together. When I have a full story, then I will come live and do it whenever I do have the time. You understand me? I will chop it up, man. You get me? Because you're a Nigerian virgin said to us that we need to keep on talking about it. So I might kind of put it off shows with the football because I don't like to stay here talking about only this. You understand me? Because it don't let me feel good, you know? They don't know what they gonna do. Laugh out loud. I saw it. Yes, they said it. See, and they said it before the Jamaica match the last time. You have to go and find the article. And more than one time he said it. They don't respect the Jamaican team. And we had Mikel Antonio and those players on it. But they don't believe Jamaica. They don't think the coach them know what they're doing. Oh my, I should have clipped that in. You know, I'm going to search for it. I'm going to search for it and bring it back. And I want people to explain that now. I want people to explain that why an American coach would have said that. You know, why they think so low of Jamaica's not footballer, because we have footballers doing well. Because they couldn't say the footballers don't know what they're doing, because Blake is one of the best, a good goalkeeper in MLS. Let me not say the best because I don't know. But he's always up for awards, so I want to consider him as one of the best in the MLS. We have Damian Lowe in MLS. You know, we have players in MLS. You understand me? So they wouldn't talk down on those players. But the personnel that's running them, you know, they don't believe so much in them, you know? So we need to structure places that people respect us. So let we demand, not we demand, but let we take respect from these people first by doing things the right way. Damian Bailey, do you think that Paula was the best man for the job? I like him. Yeah, but well, he's a good guy, you know. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. Colin Smith, thanks for the subscription. All right, massive respect. Coach Schaefer said did have right all along. Yeah, Coach Schaefer's had a plan. Once he turns off from what they were trying to sell, I told you, they turned off from him from when he said one thing. You get me? So it's a long time they want to implement and have so much power and how they do things, because they want to replicate 1998, because 1998 becomes beneficial for them. You get me? So they want to replicate 1998 more than anything else. I don't think 1998 will ever work again for Jamaica. Remember, I've said that. Click that as well. 1998 will never work for Jamaica again. So you see, if that's what they're relying on, Jamaica will never reach anywhere in a football. Never reach anywhere. 1998 will never work again. Never work again. Football is going forward, not backward. Modern football science is getting more elite, not less. Football in education getting advanced, not less. So 1998 will never work again. Never, ever work again. So get it out of your head. If you want to know what football is, go to a footballing school and you figure it out. 1998 will never work again. It's done. You understand me? Alexis Lala said it. Okay, thank you, Patrick. Thank you. So people in the chat researching. So go back, type in Alexis Lalas, and I think Klinsman might said it as well at one time. So two persons said it as well. So I want people to get the clip and send it to me, so the next time we can play it. And then you realize what people think of Jamaicans outside. So when we are in our delusional mindset, we are no people talking what they believe and tell what they are getting the results. So you can't say they are idiots and we are the bright ones. You get me? Because we should be tired to say those things without no results. Making the world a better place. JD, these guys do not care about the players' development. They know the youths are in need of money and exposure, so they used they use them, the player, to have to take a stand. Okay. Yes, Lala said it a lot of times. I don't like him, but he's right. So guys, see that I'm not telling lies. I'm not telling lies. Before I came here, and I was surprised when I came here and I heard how people spoke about Jamaican football, because I'm saying, oh my God, but this is not what I've learned. You know, that's why I was so confused. And I said, no, I have to start check out other teams to really learn how good Jamaica football is, because is it everybody outside worldwide, which I assume that should be better coaches, better everything. I assume that, and I think that is a fact, because that is a fact outside. The outside coaches are better than Jamaican coaches, because you don't have Jamaican coaches being the best coaches in the world. That does not happen. So I want to say that is a fact. So how can they have so less respect for the Jamaican national team? But when I came here, people telling me so much hype. You understand me saying, oh, we're third best team, 100%. You know? So we need to just temper our expectation. Fans, I'm begging you, the commenters, you can change these behavior. You can make people stop coming out and push narratives to keep Mr. Speed them saying them bag a delusional thing. When Mr. Speed them come on YouTube, them fair talk like the radio. When people ask them question, them fair answer. Not look down to people. It need to stop. Not look down to people. And make sure you click this part and send to him. No one should accept him on their channel if he has to look down to people. And if you can't answer a question, you don't need to be here. Because people need information. You get me? And that's why when people come and tell me about, oh, JD, you come use your YouTube style for Mr. Speed. I use my YouTube style. Mr. Ask him the questions. And JD, you're telling the truth. He was laughing. I remember. All right. I love the fact that everyone's saying it. So now they're going to spin it on their delusional planet saying, oh, the person never said that as well. Believe me, you're going to hear it. Don't worry yourself because they watch this show every time and clip all the information. First thing, you have to develop children that are technically sound and understand basic of the game. Yes. All that science stuff comes later. We failed before that stage. So that's what I'm saying, 1-1. So if we failed before that stage, 1-1, when are we going to take the 1998 approach and be successful? Because the 1998 approach in Mr. Speed is we have to have predominantly more local players in the team, you know. That's his approach, you know. And he said that countless times. So the YouTube polices them. They can't tell the lies. He said that. You can go and look up it. He said it countless times. So the YouTube police lie at them, can't tell anything different. You understand me? It can't work. You're not even the best in the Concacaf. I don't even think the local team is the best in the Caribbean. We don't, how much time we prove ourselves? Under 20, under 17, under 15, under 14, national team. Jamaica is not better than 80 at none of those levels. None of those levels in football without the English-based players them. If you pick a local team and you pick an 80 local team, Jamaica cannot win the game. I am telling you that. It proved over and over. 80 have a better development from under 14 come straight up. I thought leader told me that we are the best in the world. We can compare with everyone in the world. Well, leader, we have the Caribbean before the rest of the world. So we do want to see the under 15s them coming comparing with 80 because they were in 80's group. So now we would know because 80 is the best because they are the 2 times champions. So they are the best. So we should have squeezed up with them now to see how talented we are. But what we do? They pulled out and nobody asked the question why they pulled out of the under 14s. So why we want to talk about the big men's them? If they don't have any fundamentals, where you thought that the fundamentals lacking come from? It came from there. Not going out for the exposure. They look starstruck on outside Jamaica. Oh, ironic. Because they never go out at 14. So why not start at put them out at 14? So they are used to the stage. Why not start at that? Why not start at put them out under 14? Why wait until they're 20, then them starstruck the first time them coming out of Jamaica and they don't know what to do? And then you said, oh, they're starstruck. That's why they give up the under 20 because it's a next excuse, you know. The next team is better than them, you know. But they just can't admit it. So they have to say they just come out. So why not send them from under 14? Send them from under 14 so they can get familiarized with the outside and they can excel because they are going to learn more. So why is it then we keep on using the excuse at under 17 and 20s when we had the opportunities to change it by sending the players them where they should go? Please explain to me, guys. Please explain to me. We don't send the players them nowhere. Because, all right, so go back and check, guys. Go back and check when 80 did well. Go back and check 80's last under 14. If Jamaica never participated either. Because I don't understand why 80 keep on winning and Jamaica keep on not participating. What happened? We never had any 14-year-old that's good. So when Mr. Leader got all them 15-year-old and 14-year-old good players then, perm. Just one single year. And then we say we can compete with everybody at that level. Consistency should be the conversation. I thought that was the conversation. So why we are not seeing those 14, 15 years old participating in these things? You get me? So we have to ask these questions. So why people can't ask these far relevant questions than making up stories to garner attention? Why we can't ask these actual questions? Keep talking about the 1998 approach. Didn't the UK Jamaicans helped? Yes, help qualified us, not help us, qualified us. You know, the 1998 players were technically good. They developed technically without any foreign coaching practices. Kids are no longer developing technically like they were. Okay. I don't know. Maybe because of these things. Maybe because of the lack of how we put it now. I don't know. JD, how many times we win the Caribbean Cup since we are a top team in Concacaf? I don't know. I'm just giving people facts, and they eat, believe me, they call me the anti-Jamaican, You can't talk here because you're the civilized place, but go all of the delusional place, the may see it. Everton says, JD, I agree. The 1998 approach won't work again. Speed and others are counting on extra slots being available in 2026 due to expansion and USA, Mexico, Canada being automatically qualified. All right. So, you see, so it's the easier way. And you know what will happen? Let me show you what going on, guys. Under 20s never started well. Under 20. Oh, guys, get the likes to 100. Get the likes to 100 so before we run out of the place. We're going to answer the last thing we're done because I have to get up early in the morning. Yes. In the under 20s, what Mr. Speed said, because Costa Rica start late, it's not a problem for Jamaica starting late. What you hear him say again about making the decision on Paul? They always seems to find somebody else to lean on to use as a stool. They don't set their own benchmarks after starting and doing the job. Oh, because Costa Rica, and remember, this is a fact, he said it, live, on YouTube. You can go and find it. He said it live. Because Costa Rica not playing matches as yet, everything is okay. So even though we are late, it's still okay. We can pick up. When we meet Costa Rica in the game, we never deserve to be on the same stratosphere as Costa Rica because you have Bennett and Aguilera just walking around Jamaica. Obviously, the scoreline went in our favor, so it looked like we were doing anything. Then you have Aguilera getting bought for a Premier League team. So the truth can't hide. We need to stop being delusional, man. JD, if they are good enough, they will get scouted. Brighton bought a youth. No, but Aguilera don't have to go at Brighton. Aguilera got bought for Nottingham Forest. So you never have to go anywhere. JD, why Trinidad have the most Caribbean Cup? I thought Jamaica was the most dominant team. Believe me, man. Believe me. That's why I just check everything. And once I check it and come here, guys, this is what they don't like me for. This is what they don't like me for, guys. Straight up. When I get the information, I don't come in here being a Jamaican because being a Jamaican simply means you're going to suppress the information that go against Jamaica not looking exactly how it should look. And when I get the information, I'm coming here and give it to you. So if you never check it, you know now. That is why what they don't like me for. Because automatically from me doing that, I'm going to go against everybody else that's pro-Jamaica. Because I'm just the truth. That's it. I get the truth, I bring it here, put it here on the screen. Done. Facts. You understand me? That is what they don't like it for. Because I ask about it for 80. Yeah, but let me take the call. Because I want to shut off, Big up caller. How are you doing?
Hello?
Yeah, man, caller. Your background. Walk on. Big up. How are you doing?
My good man, hey, at that 98 thing, them Jamaican they give up on that, because we'll look into this, right? Remember 98, none of the ball of them never have no contract overseas, What them want them, leave them contract overseas and stay at Jamaica to play for Jamaica.
I don't know, I don't know. We don't. The man them don't give out the same passion as the Jamaican born players them. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I see Reggae. I saw Ethan Pinnock. I saw Amari Bell. I saw Ravel. Majority of them games here, Ravel the hardest playing person. Him the born in Jamaica.
Yeah, but that 98 approach there, remember in the 98, every country never have to move from FIFA rule, like FIFA date. So them have to give up on them something. Them won't never happen again. Where you can just have man together for 1 month straight and then forget. The club them have go one them player.
Yeah.
Yeah, just feel them need to give up on that approach and move with time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Facts, man. But I'm gonna say, as I say, big boss, it's just a result. As I said, I stuck on the result, and I wanted to just stuck on the result. But obviously, Jamaica football, this our drive Jamaica football. You know, just a bag of unnecessary drama. You know, yeah, the bag of, you know, Mr. Speed, just stop the interview, man. Just stay in the JFF and do your job, brother. You know. And let with us, yeah. I think that you want if we stop talk about JFF, just stay in your job and just do your job. Nobody do no interview and nobody say certain things because every time you say some things, only Jamaican people inside of Jamaica think you make sense. But everybody outside of Jamaica, everybody with fear, no, you not make no sense. Me not ask you, tell me I tell you that.
If a man with anything where him object to him don't know.
Yeah. Like people now listen.
Yeah, the man said he never see Sidela Mali yet.
Yeah.
He never a woman will make some great contribution to Jamaica football thing. If you see her, you don't know her. And you're part of JFF.
Yeah, man. So big boss. Let me know where you go on your next game now. Oh, you look on the Qatar game coming up. Because we want to just finish on that and then we shut off the stream, you know? And what you saw on the Qatar game?
We know we are going to lose a game there, man.
No, we're not talking about the losing here, but what would you want to put on the field? Like, who played today, what you saw, and you would have changed, or, you know, who you would have kept, you know, something. Just give me 2 players, so at least the fans, them that's hearing, the subscribers, I should say, hearing.
Brother, me no watch a game, you know.
Okay.
Me no be a fool since I go on, so I never even pay attention.
All right. Now pressure yourself then. We link up at then. So, yeah?
Yeah, man.
All right. Big up, big boss. All right. So, guys, as we said, we wanted to watch the memory of them. And don't say you don't come here being a Jamaican. There is a difference with being a delusional Jamaican versus a Jamaican. No. But I'm just trying to show you why people. No, when I said I come here as a balanced personnel on the information, not coming here to be. I understand. Sorry. Maybe I come off wrong there, Brian. Maybe I come off wrong there. Yeah, because that is disrespectful towards seeing Jamaican. You get me? So maybe I came off wrong. So sorry about that. My fault there. All right. Yes, I get what you're saying. You get me? Yes, man. Sorry about that. Yeah, man, big up yourself up and running. So, guys, tell you what, we're not going to make the negativity took up the room. We are detail the front part of the video, explain to you what the region is. So I'm not going to criticize what the guys them did because I know the teams were better than the teams them that we have here because we have done our research. So I knew that from before. So I am not here beating any kid, any personnel that got selected. You understand me? I will watch the Qatar game, then I can judge. Oh, you know, that's all, and then I'm done. I'm not going to even beat these kids because I know that everything is coming because of either them want some money or something. I don't think this has nothing to do with anything with what the next coach will have to do. You know, it has nothing tie in with the coaches them coming. It has to just do with because they never got the Uruguay game. So they're just using back this, you know, because remember that was a part of the reason why Parlal and them kick off because Parlal said he's not going to send a squad to the Uruguay game based on what we heard. You understand me? So this is just a way how they want to run things and people should accept it. So why people don't chop up those things? All right. Massive respect, guys. JD 98. How many points we had before Dion Burn? They came in and win all the points. Them Chris Smith. We don't know the truth, man. We know the truth, man. So, guys, we're not going to hold you up. We are here too long, half an hour over our time. Make sure to smash the like button if you aren't subscribed to this new channel. Make sure to resubscribe. All right. So, see you in the next one. Peace out. Stay safe.